What's up? How's it going, everybody? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. What's going on, Barkman? I see that verified chat thing was happening again. So I was just looking into it when I saw your message when I was setting up. And it looks like there's a glitch that could be on the user end. You need to, like, go to history or whatever. I will check again, Twitch, but I don't know. We get, like, mixed messages, so it's weird. Scott, what's up? Still has not done that to you. Yeah, mixed messages, like I said. Thank you for the fart. Thank you for the scream, by the way. Hey, LSDs, what's up? Good morning. Your server finally ascended. Congratulations, Mazel Tov. It's about time. I know you were waiting for a seriously long time.
Hello there.
Hello there. Dunkle Troll. You're a troll. Welcome in. What's up? Shadow Wolves, hello. Good to see you. Ostis15. Barkman is the glitch. Yeah, I know. And he's trying to revive his dojo after we burnt it to the ground. That's what's up. What's up, Christopher? How you doing on YouTube? Barkman, I've only ever had to do that twice. Both times was your stream. It's not a big deal to reload, though. Okay, well, maybe I'm special, but I'll look into it. What's up? We have a first-time chatter. Swilson, S353. Welcome in. Good to see you. Alestes, I'm already 63. All free to play. You were like waiting for that to happen and then bam, just going all the way. Very nice. No, good. Excellent. Breaker, the email never came. Reloading fixed it. Yeah, I guess so. Okay, I had a lot of stuff to say. You burned what to the ground? Can you say that a bit louder? Leans forward. Just pulled out. Barkman, we had a discussion. I use secret caches of wildfire. Okay? I have several caches of big buckets of wildfire. And we may or may not have used it to burn your dojo to the ground. Okay? I hope that settles it. It's no more. You're gonna have to rebuild. Barkman, take his dojo sign away from you. Alright, so. The video was out. By the way, I think we're gonna see it live because, like, any second now, literally any second now, the channel is gonna reach 2,000 subscribers. Like, it's like 1997 or something like that. Like, it's almost there. Okay, so since we're here, let me give you an update of what's going on with my, why is it not refreshing? Yeah, let me show you what's up with my account here. My insurance guy would appreciate less ambiguity. Barkman, I'm sure you can rebuild. So, let's focus on this. As you can see, I think I solved the problem. I think we don't have a problem anymore when it comes to Sigma speedups. I'm on par to reduce it to about a year, and I'm still a month away. Materials, I'm not worried about. I think I need to start focusing on this. The parse deal, may be an issue. Barkman, why it's not refreshing? Must be a user issue on your end. Yes, exactly. The problem is between the keyboard... But the keyboard and the chair. That's where the problem lies. Yeah. Okay, so. Parse deal. I need about 1.5 million a day of parse deal. I don't know where to get it from. I'm running out of options. I'm about to spend another 262k on event currency for 4600 G6 rare crystal. Well, yeah, that's very good. So, you know what I've been doing? You know I've been cashing on crystal like crazy, and you can see here, like, my ratio is like less than 1 to 10 with all the conversions that I have planned. But here's what I'm thinking with the remaining of my event store currency, and I already started. Oh, yeah, don't forget to claim this chest, by the way. 9:30, so yeah, it's, we have 2 more days, 2 more pools of this. So I'm gonna go to the resource and materials. Happy 70th! Madrox, not yet, I'm close though, I'm close. It's getting closer and closer every day. Sigma Parse Steel. Every 3,000 is 54k. I'm gonna buy 10 chests right now, at least. That's 500,000. That's gonna help solving the problem. I think at my stage, this is what I'm gonna have to focus on. Yeah, Grandert, what's up? Good morning. Good to see you. Yeah, I think this is what I have to do. Par Steel is the problem. Let me check again. I have so many conversions coming up. We have another arc with choice rewards. We have more ticketed events. I'm not so worried about materials anymore. I got loyalty chests coming out of my ears. I have another treasury coming. Par Steel. Par Steel. Let's do it. Is today the day for 70? No, it's not. It's not. It's not. Nadrox, no, it's not happening yet. Okay. Oh my God. You guys are making me yell. Hold on a second. Let me make. I don't want to burn your ears here with my yelling. No, it's not time yet. Okay, it's not time. Okay, relax. We're not there yet. Okay, let's claim. Let's get almost 600,000 Par Steel closer to the goal. I need to monitor my voice because I disabled it for some reason. So, yeah, now I can hear myself. So now I know if I'm too high or too low. Dump choice tokens into ore this month. Should take 10 million off. Yeah, I'm gonna do that, but I don't know if it's 10 million. And remember, I don't buy the battle pass, so I don't know how much that's gonna give me. Spent like 30k event store currency on steel. Yeah, I just did. And I'm gonna... Yeah, I spent everything I had. I'm telling you, steel... Okay, there's one thing that we didn't take into account, though. Let me refresh. I have 2 more favors coming up from the Augment store. Where is it? Over here. So let's assume I have them. That's 200% assistance. Yeah, it's a rough guess. We'll find out. I mean, you know, we will know. Okay, so technically 40 million is what I need. If I max that favor in the next month, which I should, 40 mil. Treasury gives, what, 8 or 9 million? If we get a Par Steel one? Okay, so that's 30 million more. Yeah, I need about $1 million a day. I need to make $1 million a day. In average. And then we're good. If I make $1 million a day, and I'm going to continue grinding, yeah, I think we're going to be good. Hey, Pastor, what's going on? Glory to the sarcophagus and warm welcome to everyone except Scopely. How was your rush to up? You mean 70? You're looking at it. It's looking really bright. It's going to happen around, you know, my arbitrary goal, the time that I set for myself, the schedule, was by September 1st. It looks like it's going to happen early August. Like August 1st, August 5th, maybe mid-August at the most. That's what it looks like. We're ahead of schedule. This is really good. Yeah, the solution I found for the Sigma speedups, the one I shared in the video, that's been a game changer. That solves the problem. It may even give me the luxury of upgrading some of those other non-prereq buildings. I may actually do that. Bricker, I'm tracking what I earn in G6 rare mats this month to see when I'll hit 70 shipyard. Oh, yeah, you need to push for 70 shipyard. That's the next goal for me. Yeah, thanks, Pastor. Man, it's looking so much better now. So much better. August? Sheesh, talk about making your title clickbait. Yeah. I just don't want to commit and say and announce an exact date because I have no idea what Scopely is going to do. What if the next treasury is not Par Steel oriented? Then it means I need to wait a little longer. I'm not going to buy the treasury. I'm just going to wait until the next one. Now, we have at least 3 treasuries by the time I'm planning to push up 70. We have the one this arc. We have one towards the end of the arc. And then we have another one at the beginning of the next arc. So within those 3, one of them should be Par Steel oriented. That's what I'm banking on. Alejandro, what's up? I need the feeling to ops up as soon as I hear your voice. Do it. If you have the mats, if you have the speed ups, if you have the Par Steel, if you have everything ready to go, if you're not really struggling with hostiles and everything, test it also. Like, kill your ops level +1. If you can handle those, push. Absolutely. We don't need to hold back anymore. Those days are over. I don't know, whoever advises for camping, It's because that fits their playstyle. It's against my playstyle. Nothing wrong with it. I don't see the point. This game is all about growth. You're building stuff. You're expanding. You're growing. So why should I stop my growth? I don't see a reason. Okay, let's recall everything. We got events. We got stuff to do. Let's get on it. Okay. Second treasury is always ship oriented. Right, but I'm specifically talking about the resource of choice. Parse steel is what I want. Ideally, the next one at the beginning of the arc is going to be parse steel oriented and equal distribution of all three materials. I will snag that in a second. I don't care what officers they have there. I just don't give a damn. But the last one was like that, so I don't know. They rotate. Maybe it's going to be dilithium this time. Who knows? But I'm looking for parse steel. Parse steel needs to get the focus, otherwise that's going to be my bottleneck. It's crazy. I solve one, and now I'm progressing so fast in it. Now I need to look for another solution for the next one. I'm up 54. Alejandro says I'm up 54, and I have all the materials for tier 9 Sanctus. Do you recommend? Tier 9 Sanctus. Wait, Sanctus is Ops 56. So you're planning to push Ops 56 and then tier up all the way the freshly built Sanctus to tier 9? Is that the plan? Because you don't need it at tier 9. If you want the cube to be upgraded, tier 6 is enough for a G5 ship. But honestly, I wouldn't do it. I mean, you know me. You ask me, I wouldn't. I didn't do it. I wouldn't do it now either. Pablo, go to 60 and get the epic. Well, yeah, obviously. Yeah, no, Alejandro, honestly, look, I also don't know where you are on the spending scale. If you buy packs, but even if you buy packs, I think it's a waste of precious good materials. A tier 4 Sanctus is gonna serve you really damn well. We got so much power creep too. You're gonna be fine. I would just, yeah, like Pablo said, that's what I did too. Just push to 60 all the way. Shipyard 60. Build the Enterprise D. Feed it. You'll be fine. I think it's going to cost you more long term. That's the only thing. That's why I don't want to do that. That's why I didn't do it at the time either. Okay, I want to relocate. Okay. Yeah, we're out of here. Ostis, any thoughts on Rev's G6 checklist? Seems too hard to meet. I'm waiting to push the button on 61. Well, actually, Rev and I discussed it because as he was building it, he wanted to know other content creators' opinions. So everybody, you know, he reached out to a few and we all gave them. And you saw my checklist. If Ostis, I don't know if you're on my Discord, but I posted my official checklist there. And my official checklist is pretty damn minimal. I don't agree with his recommendations because it doesn't fit my playstyle. And I also don't see value in it when it comes to actual progression. I think it's more collection. With all honesty, I have nothing against that playstyle, but I think it's more oriented towards collection rather than progression. Mine is progression. And the thing is, they're kind of tied together. If you progress really fast, then you have a lot more income to support collecting stuff retroactively, so you're collecting it faster. But if you're really holding the line and just camping there, oh god, don't say camping in front of me. You're slowing yourself down. I'm against it personally, but because my playstyle is very, very different. Pastor, Sigma speed up is a key, but my Ed D can kill only Op 70 in MU. I guess I don't have enough research to handle Survey Op 70 yet, but I can do some 68. Yeah, the goal, Pastor, is you wanna maximize the 30 minutes in there. If you're not at the stage yet, even with field repair and everything that I mentioned, if you can't farm 70 surveys for the most part during the 30 minutes, then either go 68s only or do a hybrid. Do maybe half the haul on 70 and the other half on 68s. Because it's a system next door. Yeah, you're welcome, Alejandro. Anytime. Ossis, I'm not on your Discord, but I have heard you talk about it. Okay. Thank you, Ryan, for mentioning my Discord here. If you want to join, you can join, or you can hit me up directly too. It's up to you. JB's checklist. Is the ops button green present? Almost, yeah. I mean, there is the factor of faction reputation. Your faction reputation still need to be in line, matches your ops level, so you're going to unlock the ships you're eligible for. But the thing is, I always think ahead. I always look at all the aspects ahead of time. So I know I don't reach a point where where I'm so stuck that I neglected one area so long. I don't really reach that point. So always check, go to Spock's Lab, check everything. Make sure that you're on par, that you're progressing. When I see that I was slow on speed ups, I found a solution for that. Now I see that par steal seems slow. I'm finding a solution for that. And when it comes to rep, always double check. Always make sure that they're growing. And if you really do the survey grind in the MU, you are getting triple reputation for all three. And if you farm it like every day, even if you do like once a day or twice a day, your reputation is going to be skyrocketing. Easy. Breaker, I'm engaging in everything by doing the same as JB. It works, right? I mean, we see the results. And not just me. Anybody who follows it sees the results. Poplo, I think the worst recommend from the video is to stay 60. On 61, you can finish the MU research, and it helps so much building your G6 epic. I agree 100%. And we had several people here that live told me, should I stay at 60 or push 61? And I gave them my advice and that encouraged them. They actually pulled the trigger live during my stream. And they don't regret it. None of them. I mean, the transition from G5 to G6, from 60 to 61, is painful. Either way, you're going to have 1 week of growing pains. There's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing that can prepare you. And I think Berenger, when he was here, said it well. The only way to prepare for G6 is to go to G6. And he really articulated it well. That's really the case. You don't collect any Sigma. It's an economy reset. So you need to, you're entering a different game zone. And until you enter that game zone, you're not going to be ready. You're not going to collect it. You have to go through the pain. So even if somebody camps at 60 for 6 months, they're still going to go through the pain. It's unavoidable. So just take it like a man. Face it. Head on. Lean into it. And break that freaking wall. I'm working on field repair at the moment. Yeah, Pastor. That's absolutely. Yeah, you're welcome. Ostis, I am 40 billion faction rep, all three. I don't remember exactly where that is in relation to your level, but if that is going to unlock your next rarity ship, then yes, the one you're eligible, the faction ship, then you're in good shape. If not, then you need to farm a little more. Sugar, what's up? Low tier ship struggle versus Krenim and Augment. Yes and no. First off, what's our goal with Krenim? I mean, the goal with Krenim is to do the refines that you need. The DTI store it has some goodies in it, but, and I talked about it a few times, for you to really get the maximum from that store, it means that you're going for faction credits and reputation. But if you follow my methods for faction credits and reputation, you don't need that from the DTI store. So you don't need that high of an income. But I'm saying if you build every rarity ship that your ops level is eligible for, and you get it to tier 3 or so, with the exception of the uncommon Minerva, that was terrible, that will be enough. That one plus your second best ship, or if you have the, what's it called, the relativity, that should be enough. In Augment, Hunt Reliance, I mean, heck, I know people frown upon it, but Scopely kind of didn't leave me a choice. They release a feature behind a paywall, and I have plenty of grinds as it is. And I'm not going to dedicate any more time now for an additional grind. I'm just going to hunt once or twice a month. I'm going to hunt a few reliance, and I'm skipping that grind. Ostis, you have a tier 10 Roddy. Yeah, you're fine. You're so fine. Yeah, the Return is a beautiful one. You're going to be fine. Hey, Bandage Boy, good to see you. Barkman, my dojo has a similar philosophy on this. Your dojo is no more, Barkman. We talked about this, okay? I burnt it. I burnt it. Wildfire. Nothing can resist wildfire, okay? Nothing. Nothing. Okay? It's made by Targaryens. Okay, we talked about this. No more. Enough with the stupid donuts and coffee. What are you doing, man? I'm training people to be in shape, and you making them fat and lazy. Yes, Bandage Boy, exactly. I did. I burnt them all. I burnt everything. And all the members are now mine. I have no competition. Aggressive, hostile takeover. That's what I did. I'm growing quickly, but...
In this dojo,
that's right, Shadow Wolves. Bandage Boy, I'm growing quickly, but Rep is my slowest point right now. Low on speed ups too. So into the MU I go. Yeah, I will join you in a second. I have work to do, man. You Cersei's Barkman Dojo? I did. Why are you yelling at me? What have I done? All I did is just use a little bit of wildfire to burn a stupid wannabe dojo. Why are you yelling at me? I haven't done anything. Just a little Cersei Lannister move, that's all. It's harmless. Pablo, what do you think about Flashpoint? Oh, let's talk about Flashpoint. It sounds so much grind, mining, hope they don't overkill it. Oh, the grind is coming, man. That's what I'm saying. There's so much to grind. There's so much to grind. What do they want from me? Also, we don't know where the paywall is going to be. We have no idea. Wait, this is the wrong crew. This is the crew I was talking about. By the way, if you don't have Wrath of Count Carol, I didn't mention that on my video, just stick with Neelix. But I have her, so I use her. Bandage Boy just went op 65, and I'm working my R&D so I can get hazard research finally done. Yeah, what I did is I got my hazard to 100%, and then I stopped there, just so I can mine in a hazard system for the daily. I don't really worry about hazards.
Hello there.
Hello there, Cluster. Good to see you. Underscore 51, man. You're in denial. I'm in denial. I'm in denial. I'm still 35. I'm still 35. Flashpoint just sounds like an additional layer to an old tech. Sarah's Invasion. Look, I expect serious grind. The nice thing about it is it's going to be server-wide. So, you know, at least my assumption, my wishful thinking. Oh, you guys are sharing your songs? Okay. My wishful thinking is that it's going to be not so much based on individual performance, but server performance. It's... Stinker! What's up, Broken Wolf? Good to see you. Yeah, Flashpoint sounds as cool as anything they've done in theory. Again, it's all in theory, yeah, and in practice, compensation chests, yeah. I don't know. I mean, we need to place bets. What do you think? Do you think we're gonna have? How many bugs do you think are gonna be released? How much damage are we expecting here? Okay, I'll go to the Mirror Universe while we chat here. Howdy, Broken Wolf. Good to see you. Yeah, I'm trying to think. One thing I'm excited, and I shared it on my Discord. We did catch Syndicate level 65. I'm welcoming that. It's free perks. It's so easy. And also, that's going to make us eligible again for the Alliance tournament task for Syndicate, because I'm unable to do it because I don't have the main claim anymore. But that's going to enable the main claim. So yeah, I think it's a good change when it comes to the Syndicate. Hazard, we'll see what the impact of Hazard. I mean, it seems like low Hazard. Seems like 100%. I think we can handle it. Cluster, you add new Martini claims? Oh yeah, how does the in-game ban thing work? I added an in-game ban thing? I did. Oh. Sorry, it's been like a week since I added it, so let me double check so I don't mislead. Well, I see a suggest a poll. There's a JB draw something. There's a real life ward ban. Oh, the new ones. Oh yeah, ban an in-game action. Okay, well you name a certain action, then I'm unable to do it. And then mod poll, the mods will create their own poll. And sing mode, yes. I will use my semi-trained singing voice and speak in singing method. Like, I will speak. I'm only allowed to sing for 5 minutes. And I did create a timer, by the way. A clock. So I will put it here so you guys can see the time as well. I think that will be better. Ban grinding in the MU. Okay, you guys do it.
Do it! Just do it!
I'm not doing it. You guys need to do it. I'm just an innocent streamer. I don't know what you're talking about. You're banning arenas on Mondays? No, an action, not a feature. An action. Oh God, don't do that to me in arenas. Damn. We'll see how that goes. I'm just playing around with some stuff. Hey, Jeff Games TTV is here. Good afternoon, everyone. JB talking about the things I pointed out in the video. Yes, you get credit for it. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Absolutely. He did the work. He found it. And yes, when I saw some of that, use that in my Discord. Not to take away credit from you. By the way, if you're on my Discord, let's give the man a shout out, by the way. Come on. Shout out. Jeff Games TTV. I appreciate you actually putting the work and the patience and looking for that information. No more left clicking on your mouse. In-game. In-game. You ban an action in-game. Okay? In-game. That's what it says. Follow the rules. Can I just say can't use the ND? Technically, you can say that. That is an in-game action. I would consider that legal. I'm banning the action of joining an arena. You can do that, but that will be absolutely boring. You just, for 5 minutes, I'm just going to sit there and wait. I mean, okay, sure. You can do that. Hey, it's all fair and game. It's all fair game. Running arenas is an action or choice. I think it's an action, because joining an arena is an in-game action. Right? Can't use the ND. That would be painful for him. It will be, but look. A redeem is a redeem. I can complain and bitch as much as I want, but I'm still going to follow it. It's probably going to be good content anyway. Can't use the ND, so he must use the Velox. For 5 minutes, yeah. For 5 minutes. And I think the same rule applies. If I flop, if I don't commit to it for the full 5 minutes, timer reset. That's how I roll. If I'm supposed to do something for X amount of time, and for whatever reason, we don't pause the timer, if I mess up, restart. What if I ban losing in PvP on Monday? Free arena rating hack. Well, something that I have control over. If you put the control over another team or Scopely, I have no control over that. But if you tell me, hey, don't, I don't know, don't do a certain action in the game, I have absolutely full control over that. Whether I win or lose, I don't have full control. I have some control, but not full control. So, Jeff Games, what's going on? When is your next stream, by the way? I don't think I stopped by your stream in a while. Can't use field repair. Oh, please don't do that to me. For 5 minutes. You know, I can survive that for 5 minutes because it's a 6-minute cooldown. So maybe I'll lose a few minutes of efficiency. But just so you know, if you do that to me, you're actually harming my progression towards Op 70. So me accidentally becoming the champion of the people, you're actually hurting that from happening. Can use entrance drift. Yeah, that counts. That would suck. You guys can be as creative as you want. As creative as you want. If you don't join, you don't lose. Well, if you don't play, you don't lose. Yeah, but aren't we here to play? What's wrong with you? Down to field repair redeem. That would be disgusting. That would be so disgusting.
When you play the Game of Thrones, you win or you die.
You guys are playing on my competitive nature, and that's really not cool. You know I'm a seriously competitive player in every game that I play, and you guys are trying to mess with that, and I know you're enjoying the crap out of that. But it's really not cool. Just have to tell you, as one gamer to another, it's not cool. You still hit 70, you're just not when you like to hit it. Well, that's taking something very important away from me. No, we can't do such a thing. You don't mess with my Op 70. Remember, Scud, one time you mentioned there goes Op 70? You remember how much it triggered me? That's how seriously I take that stupid thing.
Hello there.
When I set a goal, hello there, Abdi. Good to see you. What's going on? When I set a certain goal, I'm locked in. I'm going all the way. I launch. I don't stop. And you guys want to chain me and stop me? That's just wrong. What's wrong with you? Can't use Kirshara. Oh, please don't do that to me. You guys are so... How do you find these loopholes of messing with me like that? JP can't use Kirshara would be fun.
Emotional damage.
That's right, Scott. That's exactly what it's gonna do. Emotional damage. Oh, FYI. This is the chair that Behringer contributed the tip for. And Barkman as well. Corey USA, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, this is the new chair. Much more comfortable to sit in it for hours and hours on end. You know what's dangerous about it is that my other office chair, usually is not meant to be sat on for more than 3 hours. And I take a lot of breaks, you know, water breaks, walks, whatever. I work from home. And here, I can easily sit for like 5-6 hours without even noticing it. Barkman, what the hell? Broken Wolf put a screenshot in the general chat. Oh, of the chair? Yeah, I will. I will after this, yeah. JB can only use his non-dominant hand to play. Well, I do already. I'm a lefty, so I do use my right hand, but... Maybe, okay, what you can do is I need to play it with I need to play with my left hand. Oh, God. Oh, that's going to be awful. I don't have a left-handed mouse. It's going to be awful. Hey, 4-star, what's up? Good to see you. Thank you for the follow. That's going to be terrible. Yeah, I thought, because I was looking into, I wanted to unlock Sing mode. Like, I was thinking about it. I think it will be fun. And then I saw a few other suggested ones from Twitch, so I enabled a few more. Of a battle my D was in. Wait, Broken Wolf. Did we have a battle? Okay, maybe you posted. Maybe I misread what you said. You posted something? Oh, yeah, you did. I think my D did pretty well for itself. Oh, this one that you shared? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let me share that with everyone here. Hold on. I don't know if I can... Does it let me? Yeah, that's the screenshot that he shared. A 4 billion Enterprise D nuked this Kerencha. That's a pretty impressive kill, I gotta say. Okay, you guys are making me miss stuff. I'm blaming you. I'm blaming you. Oh no, what am I doing? Oh no. Wait. Okay, everything is fine. Yeah, it's under control. That screenshot I was talking about. Yeah, it's a good one from Incursions. Oh yeah, we Tiberius server just owned us again. What else is new? It's not, I mean, I will give credit to his server, but honestly, you play against server 51, X35 or 51, it's an automatic win. Like, if you get paired against 51, you can already assume that you're going to get the weekly buff. You're going to get the win. Estomps, good morning. How you doing? Bandage Boy, I couldn't do incursions much again this time. Sad I missed another chance to find you in the game. You didn't miss much. I was doing PvE. I just went to the other, to the opposing server just to complete that SMS. And then immediately back to mine and went MU. And, did some solo G6 Armadas and all that stuff. Oh, Broken Wolf. No, it killed me, but it took half... Oh, I automatically assumed that you, that you killed it. Yeah, I see it now. Yeah, you took like 40% of it or something. That's, again, dealing that much damage to a Kerencha with an Enterprise D, that's pretty impressive. JB can't use Koron. It's allowed. Everything is fair game. Although the mouse thing technically is outside the game. But I will allow that. But the point is ban an action in game. Something in the game. I mean, you can say, hey, JB needs to play blindfolded, but that's not... It's not in the game. Just be creative. I mean, you have endless possibilities. I'm sure you'll find something. Bandage Boy, I did manage to get all my G6 Madas done with the Incursion loot extra, though. Yeah, I did. I drained everything pretty much, with the exception of rare. Because for me to defeat a rare 69 G6 Solar Armada, I need to use my Max Fort at this stage. Soon enough, I will probably can downgrade to a regular Fort, but right now it's Max Fort. So I did 3 of them. 2 or 3 of them. Well, no, actually, two or 3 buffs. But every buff lasts for about 2 or 3 kills. So I got about 5 of them. 5 or 6 of them done. That should hold for a while. Bandage Boy, wow. Must be a huge jump in power from where I'm at. It's a big one. And I take so much damage from hazard. It's a 500%, and my hazard resistance on my warships is about 60%, maybe 80% at best. That's another thing, another reason why you want to have field repair on your main ship, on your Velox. It's that you get to heal up 25%, so that helps countering the hazard a little bit, so maybe you can squeeze in 1 more Armada from the trip. And I think that's pretty good. Okay, let's look at the events. Yeah, it's past 10 a.m. Pacific time, so everything should have reset by now, including the 12-hour events and all of that. Yeah, hazards take me down more than the Armada I hit. Been using FR there, too. Oh, field repair, yeah. We gotta. So, I know that with the introduction of the solo waves, a lot of people say, you know what, I don't have the patience or the time to do group waves, which is completely understandable. But you need to do that, in my opinion, because there's still a lot of things to get from that store. I doubt all of you maxed out every single ability of Sloane. I doubt all of you maxed out all of the original favors. Let me go to that store for a second. Yeah, I didn't max them, and I still do that on a regular basis. I still have 2 favors that I need to max from the original. By the way, I do claim resources from here. That's really important. Par steel. Velox, I get 1 a day. I think in 2 weeks or less, I'm going to finish with a Velox. There's just so many. Yeah, I get these artifacts. There are a lot of benefits, so I really recommend for people to do that, to continue doing waves. It's so easy. It's much easier than MU. You can run 3 waves in the time it takes you to do 1 MU run. Can I see your G6 Armada claims? I'm curious. Yes, you can. Yeah, I have a minute and a half before the next repair. Not here. Oh, don't forget to claim the 4th of July gift. I almost forgot. Squirrel. Hold on. Let's claim all these things. Alliances. Oh, wait. One more thing that I forgot. Hold on. Another squirrel moment before I forget, because I'm not going to do that later. I still claim officers, so I got double claim of these. Did it go through? Yes, it did. Okay, now I can show you. Okay, so, G6 Epic. 67, Op 67 to 69. These are the rewards. I think the screenshot I put on my video is from the G6 Epic. So, again, chance for par steal. Very good. Oh, you claim Cow officers? I just do the directives from Cow. I don't do the directives anymore because I'm at a stage that the G5 group armadas, I'm loaded with currency, I'm loaded with directives, I just don't need them. Oh, no, there are 2 separate claims, Breaker. There are 2 separate claims. Yeah, these are the solos. The G5 group claims that you're talking about, those don't change. Those stay the same. And I still claim max of them because, you know, faction credits and whatever. I'm loaded. I mean, look, I have 588 million epic. Wait, hold on a second. You guys are messing up my system. Patience. I go down the rabbit hole of showing claims and I can just lose my whole freaking MU run. There are no group G6? No, there are no group G6. There are other group specialty G6-ish, like the Revenant, Poly. You know, I consider that G6. I mean, we do level 70 Poly group armadas. But yeah, no, you have solos. Which I like. I like the solo thing. Abdi, JB, what do you think of the next Starfleet video that was released yesterday? Okay, yeah, you guys asked me a couple of times and then I got distracted. So, okay, let's focus on that. I think massive grind is coming. And I started saying that I like the fact that it's going to be server-oriented, but I think there will be some elements that will be individual performance-based. And I would agree. I did watch Rev's video about that, and I definitely agree with him that they need to retire, like seriously retire something if they keep adding stuff. I mean, I always said that anyway, but I don't think that they will. What have we seen so far? They added new grindy loops, and they retired into the Independent Archives a ship that we barely even engage in that loop anyway. So we have a net gain of screen time and grinding time, and I think that situation will be the same. Unless they magically, surprisingly shock all of us, which will be unlike them, because for 5.5 years almost, I've seen them doing one thing and one thing alone, which is adding more. But if they do actually reduce massively, significantly reduce our grind time from other stuff, I don't mind the new grind whatsoever. I'm enjoying new content. But I have a problem when it's an addition, and they keep adding more and more stuff. Yeah, the Franklin archive is so unbelievably useless in the 60s. Yeah. Who cares? Let's look at the ships. I mean, when you're a G6 player, any of these ships I did not do Monavine. I didn't do Voyager anymore. No Talius. Definitely not Fisha and Devore. There's nothing. It's absolutely garbage. This is good for the level 30 and level 40 players and maybe some people in the G5. That's helpful to them. But when you're a G6 player, you have so much to do. So I am independently cutting out loops out of my life. I do skip some things when the gain is very minimal. But I think it will be interesting. I do like... I did say a little bit about my opinion. I do like the fact that we're going to go to 65 in Syndicate. And I like new objectives. I just don't want it to be another one. I'm already struggling with the augment as it is. Alessis, JB, could you show real quick your combat research tree? Yes, I can. Okay, so let me queue a few more. Okay, we'll go half efficiency here. That's okay. That's okay. Combat research tree. Okay, most of the G5 stuff is maxed. Everything is maxed. Now, when we get to... these are the ones that you need the legacy currency. I'm slowly working on that. And then this area I'm slowly working on as well. This is not that important to me. Okay, yeah, this is the G6 area. So everything is pretty much maxed. But the G6 stuff is... I'm slow cooking stuff. So I'm slow cooking... yeah, I just choose one and slow cook it. So G6 is neglected. I'm working on it slowly. But everything pre-G6 is maxed in the combat tree. Hey, Speeder, what's up? Hi, all. Where's the news about the new content? Just the video? They just put the video for now, and I think it's kind of like a teaser, like they're trying to build up a hype. And I think they will give more next week. I think they will give another one pre-arc, and then, obviously, the main video during the arc. I usually don't watch their stuff. Honestly, the reason I watch this one because I'm on the content creator Discord, and again, shout out to Jeff that he found a lot of the Easter egg. He actually put in the time to find it. So Beck posted that one, and then I'm on it, so I already checked, and we had a little mini discussion there. But usually I don't follow. I'm not a subscriber to their channel. I don't look at their stuff because a lot of it can get me excited. and then they place a paywall somewhere in the middle, and then I need to resist FOMO. So I'm like, why even trigger FOMO in the first place? Not that I care, I can resist FOMO easily, but I don't even want to go there. Like, it comes out when it comes out. If it's not free, I don't care. I just don't care. Yeah, you're welcome, LSDs, anytime. Wait, Cluster, what are you saying?
In this dojo.
That's right, Speeder. Amen to that. NSCA, if they put the NSCA in the IA building, that will be nice, but honestly, I don't really engage with the mining of that chip. And I'm still going to go to the MU. I'm absolutely going to go to the MU. I mean, you know, I just released a video saying, building a case of why this is so important. I'm still going to go. I don't care, but the NSCA being archived or not doesn't matter. Hoodmoto, what's up on YouTube? Hey, bro, nice to see you again. Nice to see you, too. I don't remember who you are in-game or on my Discord. I think it's the first time I'm seeing you chatting, so welcome in. Barkman, what's crazy? We've gotten 6 inches of rain in the last 5 hours. Yeah, that is pretty crazy. Oh, man. No, nothing in SoCal. We're dry. I had a nice pool party yesterday. Oh, yeah. Happy belated 4th of July to everyone. I hope you had a good... Those who celebrated it, I hope you had a good day. I had a really fun barbecue and pool party and went to see some fireworks. It was awesome. Bandage Boy, woo, just had my first MU run when where I didn't come close to dying while actively grinding. That is a good place to be. Okay, let me stop slacking. I need to stop slacking. Omega Prime, archive disappointing ships like Defiant, and yeah. I think the independent archive has value to the lower players. Omega Prime, thank you for the bits. Thank you for the 15 cheers. Yeah. It's pointless. So, back, making a full circle. They're going to be increasing our time in the game. They're not going to reduce it. So we will need to choose what we are independently retiring. I can't pursue it all. And I put more time in the game now being a content creator. I still cannot pursue it all. I'm letting some of them go. No mercy, bro. That's how we are in arenas. Strike first, strike hard, no mercy. That's what we teach in my dojo. You hear that, Barkman? You hear that? You hear that? I hope you heard that. You don't have a dojo. You need to rebuild. And I hope this time you're going to do it right. I hope this time you're going to learn your lesson and do it right. As Thompson says, my nuclear resist FOMO was to start a new free-to-play account and completely remove myself from the high-level company. You started a new account? How can you do that? Oh my god, it's just I'm hearing that it's painful. Oh my god. Why would you do that to yourself? I hope you enjoy it. For me, it's the definition of a nightmare. Damn. Bandage Boy, R&D 65 complete. Hazard research, here I come. There you go. Well done. Cluster, I'm in the MU for credits and reputation. Yeah, everything. Again, it gives you everything. Everything you need. This is the grind. Hoodmoto, nice to see you again. I watched your video explaining in which parallel system killing ships to get good rewards. And it is parallel leveled the factions for me. Thanks. Oh, you're very welcome. You're talking about the recent video, I'm assuming. Yeah, I'm glad it helped. I know that it does help a lot of people, and I hope more people will watch it. Not just for my stats, but in general. I think this is good advice if you're a STFC player. Speeder, Rev was talking about Cobra Kai being a hint for new content. Anyone knows what he meant? I thought about it. No, I don't know what he meant. He knows. He has inside information. I don't. Barkman found a recently closed Dave & Buster's. Oh, don't. Yeah, again, I gave you a chance. By burning down your dojo, I give you a chance to do it right. So you're going to repeat the same thing? Barkman, you disappoint me. Abdi gave up on arenas. Why am I not surprised? I know. A lot of people did. I'm enjoying it. I'm winning. Angel Grinder, what's up? I think they need to add every older ship. Once you finish leveling up, you should be able to do the things you actually want to do. I would welcome that, but it doesn't seem to be the direction they're headed. But yeah, I think I responded to one of my comments on my video is that I made a decision, or like at a certain point, that I'm done waiting for Scopely to do right by the players. Let's just work around their BS stuff. It's hard to respect the company that really disregards the players. And I'm hearing more and more. I'm chatting with more people, and some of them are Uber whales, and they tell me some things that they were exposed to, like dealing with them, with the people in Scopely. And like jaw drop moments is what I'm getting. If it's true, it's shocking. We carry tactical thermite. Yeah, we carry wildfire too. New accounts are great for camping. Yeah, I mean, I guess so. But I say if you're not letting go of your old account, you're just adding another account. But we know how much grind is required in this game. Managed by I tried making a new account on a friend's server because she opted up to 15 without transferring to mine, and I couldn't even handle that. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm sticking to my account, me personally, and I'll just play other games. If I want to start over something new, I'm going to start a new account in a new game. I don't want to commit myself to STFC like 100% of my gaming time going to STFC. I play Dude Awakening, and I love that. So right now, these are the two games that I play. Managed by I tried making a new account. Oh, yeah, I just read that. Oh, we're talking about Chuck E. Cheese now. Adult Chuck E. Cheese. Breaker. Don't encourage him, please. No. No. I don't want him to build that stupid... I can't even call it a dojo anymore. It's so bad. No, just stop. Just don't encourage it. Hey, George. Good to see you. How you doing? George has 20 alts. God, how do you people do it? No, one time. I'm doing this grind one time and one time only. And when this account dies, or when the game dies, it's over. It's done. The fear is really strong here. The fear? The fear of what? There's no fear from Barkman's dojo. It's just counterproductive. I teach one thing, he teaches another. What are we gonna do? It's terrible. Terrible. It's terrible. And you encourage him. Breaker, not you. Don't fall. Don't fall into this. Stomps, I'm only playing the free-to-play account at this point. It has been very refreshing to be at the beginning with so many fear loops. Okay, look, again, the goal is to have fun. If that makes you happy, by all means.
Hello there.
Hello there, tacos. What's up? Less time spent playing the game daily. Yeah, for sure. The thing is, I don't know how to play casually. I'm not a casual player. I know myself. I don't do anything in my life casually, except maybe some things that I... Sure, I'll grind for another minute and a half. Field repair is cheap. I showed you how much you can get. You can get 9,000 a day. 9,000 a day. That's 9 times 4. 36 repairs every day. It's cheap. What were we talking about? The free-to-play. Yeah, the goal is to have fun in the game. And yeah, I'm so addicted to my growth and me like being in uncharted territory, and it requires too much time. If I didn't have to put that much time in this, I would explore the idea. But this game is grindfest. Breaker. Yeah, what's casual? Sounds like I need to wash out mouth with soap. Yeah. Yeah, this game is not for the casual players. It's hard to recommend this game to people. I don't know about you guys. When you chat about gaming with your friends, and you tell them, you know, you chat about what games you're playing, and you're saying Star Trek Fleet Command. What's the next thing you say after that? I play Star Trek Fleet Command. I can tell you what I say, but I want to hear what you have to say. I gotta hear it. What do you have to say about the game after you announce what game you play? They ask you, is it fun? Should I download it? What do you say then? Don't try this at home. Yeah, I tell them I wouldn't recommend it because it's pay to win. So what I tell them, I also say, you know, hey, I'm a content creator as well. So I play the game and I create content for it. Oh, good. It's really good. Is it really good? I'm like, honestly, don't download it. Don't even start. I'm already in. I'm already committed. But I tell them don't download the game. Because of a variety of issues. Because it's so grindy. Because Scopely's performance is just pathetic. Because they are tone deaf beyond belief. They have no... Maybe they understand. They know what the pulse of the men is. They know what the pulse of the community and they ignore it. Or they're just completely tone deaf. Either way, I don't recommend that because the combination of both. The nature of the grindiness in the game and Scopely's overall. And Scopely. Enough said. You know that word Scopely. You know exactly what this means. Viking, what's up? I tell them I wouldn't recommend it because it's pay to win. Yeah, I read that. Yeah, it is. It's also free to play. But still, it's a giant commitment. Either money or time or both. Ryan, I play STFC. It's a real scam of a game. There you go. I think we're all the same approach here. Breaker, I can't recommend any MMORPGs to my casual friends. Only the hardcore ones. Yeah. This is a hardcore game. And what's the confusing part is when I downloaded it, it didn't feel like a hardcore game. It was it's just another mobile game. Oh, little did I know. But I had the time. It was COVID time. I was locked in the house. I had all the time to invest. And then I stuck around. Bandage Boy, disgustingly grindy, pay to win mobile. Yeah, that I spend no money and play every day. I know, it's almost embarrassing, right? Cluster Dirge has 20 accounts. He uses them for manipulating alliances and spying. It's a strategy. Yeah, that's the point. Everybody here is committed one way or another. Scooply likes to scoop money. Agreed. Schweiss, what's going on YouTube? They get nothing from me directly, but they get something from me indirectly. I create content. I'm sure I get some people excited. I help them save money, but some people spend. I still technically indirectly promote the game because I play it. But again, I don't base what I do and don't do on me versus Scopely. I just refuse to do certain things because it's against my value system. And then whatever happens, happens. I don't really have a master plan. Benchboy aiming to that. Those were simpler times. Yeah, low ops were very, very simple times. Or should be committed. Yeah, I think Broken Wolf, you're right. I think we should be committed at this point. This game is out of control. They must be doing something right with so many people playing every day. I think it's also the type of personality. Okay, so I got 159 kills because I was not that efficient, but usually I get like 180, 190, like I said in the video. So I'm going to claim them. They actually probably like you a lot because you get people interested in playing a different way that might otherwise quit.
My name's Bond.
Possibly, yeah. Roscoe,
James
thank you for the sub. Thank you for the resub. 2 months in. Thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah, again, I'm not trying to screw Scopely. I'm not trying to help them. I'm just being myself. And I'm good either way. If the game survives or the game dies, I'll be fine. Gamers are gamers. If this game dies, we're gonna find something else. I'm not worried. If your account gets deleted or banned or whatever, you're gonna do something else. I mean, we're not just gonna quit gaming. We're just gonna quit STFC. I'll find something. S-Toms, for me, restarting games is like Stockholm Syndrome from my childhood and not having a memory card from... Oh, for my, yeah, Nintendo 64 and restarting games every time I turn it on. For whatever reason, I enjoy the restart experience in games more than I should. No, I totally get that. I mean, there were games like Zelda or, you know, the Super Mario Brothers, and that's fun to start from the beginning. But also, how much time do you need to dedicate? 2 hours, 3 hours, and you beat the game? No, Zelda had a save. I think Zelda in the original Nintendo actually had a save game. You had 2 saves there. Speeder, they actually probably... Oh yeah, I just read that. I mean, I don't have any bad relationship with anybody. Again, I'm respectful to everyone. But I do say my true opinion. So if they hear me saying my opinion whenever I say it and they get offended, well, too bad. My voice is free. I'm unbound to an NDA. I'm unbound to anything. I don't promote them. They don't sponsor me. And I like it that way. I like the freedom of just doing what I want to do and not to think of, oh, you know, they own me. They semi-own me now. And then if I offend them, then it will have repercussions on my, whatever, my status with them. No, I don't care. It's so liberating. Angel, if you're thinking about spending 3 hours a day on this, I wouldn't play it. Well, I think most of us here, let's be honest, put at least 3 hours a day. At least. Bandage Boy giving me flashbacks to my mom turning off my bro and I, a copy of Snowboard Kids or Mario Party. Yeah, or if you had like a power outage or whatever, then that's it. Everything is gone. Remember that with the consoles? Bricker, oh yeah, I saw your kill count go up a lot in the videos, yes. Yeah, it is very high. Saves didn't matter if you didn't know what a memory card was back then. True. Hey, Luminous Corp on YouTube, good to see you. Hey there, JB, hope you've been well. How much left until 70? As for me, I'm still 42, but I think I can go up to 46 right away. Well, if you can, and you can handle 46, 47 hostiles, FKR hostiles, and when you're 46, you're going to build your rare ship, I would go. I would absolutely go. As far as my progress, let's refresh. So 101 days and 8 hours. And after 160 kills, okay, that was a bad RNG, for an example. I got like 1.5 days. It happens. But I showed in my video one time I got 6 days worth. So it averages maybe 4 or 5 days. Roughly 3 to 5 days. Still, I don't know if you guys remember, I started at 2.5 years a few weeks ago. 2 or 3 weeks ago. I think I'm going to be able to protect every ounce of Latinum. I have a feeling my Latinum will be untouched. I'm carrying all of it to G7. JB, did you like the Tenet movie? What movie? Schweiss, I was able to kill level 49 hostiles in the capital systems with Ops 35 easily. If you're 42 now and can go up to 46, yeah, there's nothing stopping you. True. I mean, yeah, there's the power creep beyond belief here. And also remember, the G4 are getting... your refinery is getting a boost. It's still like that. I don't even check it, but I think it's still like that. Yeah, you get 10 chests. 10 or 11 chests of each of these. You're getting 5 times or 6 times more G4 than when we were a G4. You can tier up your ship. You can do it's raining G4 materials. That's what it is. You can do whatever. All researches, tiering up, leveling up. You got ISO damage working for you. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, thanks for pointing that out, Choice. Breaker, I don't know why you'd touch your lat. Because it's nice, because it's shiny. Of course I'll... yeah, I'm probably not going to have to. Okay, let's look at the events. We're getting distracted. Gem Hunter and Freebooters. Fine. Oh no. Reliant again? No, don't do this to me. Okay, it's an SLB. Spending. For a few JoJo shards. Ignore. I place. If I place, I place, and I will not care about this. Material advantage. It's a trap. It's a trap! It's such a trap. JB, who was the better villain? Joffrey or Ramsey? Better villain or ruthless? More ruthless? I'm actually thinking about this. They were both ruthless beyond belief in their own respective ways. I think as far as ruthlessness, pretty much equal. As far as danger level, Ramsey is the most freaking dangerous one. Ramsey was a cunning, sophisticated war master and know how to manipulate people. Joffrey was just a brat. So if I need to face an opponent, I'd rather face Joffrey than Ramsay. It's freaking bad news. That's what I feel. Banish Boy, ISO alone should allow people to hit like 5% ops higher than we used to be able to. Not to mention Apex Barrier and stuff. Absolutely. I feel like I'm looking at Smog with my little 6.9 million Latinum pile. Well, when you hit G6 and you need to pay $1.5 million for every 24-hour speed up, this doesn't look like a lot at all. It's pathetic. Yeah, but I compares to 7 million Latinum. Yes. Joffrey was just too annoying. He was annoying, but he was manageable. Ramsay, oh my god. I mean, Ramsay was a pain. How do you get rid of that? Because Ramsay started like as an underdog. He started from nothing. He came from nothing, from no status and nothing. And he built himself and he was climbing up. Yeah, that's dangerous. That's bad news. Luminous Scorp, I can hit 54 service in G5 space. I grinded 400 million reputation during incursions, 250 million away from 1 billion lock. As for ships, well, that's good. I mean, you're getting close to the lock. Duncan Troll, first time chatter, what's up? Where to get the rare G4 ship parts in G6? Where to get the G4 ship parts? I mean, refines. I would say the Rogue store has a few claims, but once a week or something. They're pretty pathetic, though. But honestly, scrapping, I mean... Okay, so let's break it down. What kind of ship parts do you need? Do you need Explorer? Because I have a solution for Explorer. I made a special video about the Explorer one. If you want Interceptor and Battleship, it will be a little harder. Pablo Ramsey was boring. Only torturer. Well, yeah, he started as a torturer, but then is everything he did in Winterfell when he took over Winterfell and the Battle of the Bastards, and even before the battle started, like against Stannis, he took a group of 20 men and he messed them up. They just burned their supplies and everything, whatever they did. I mean, strategically, he had the mind for war. Like, Ramsay actually used his brain. He actually knew what he was doing. Joffrey was just an idiot that was just inherited the crown because his mom arranged that to happen, and that's it. He was just bratting. He was just a brat. And they were both crazy. I mean, they were both vicious. Ryan, what are you saying? Oh yeah, Chaos is a ladder, and Ramsay was climbing it. Oh yes, he did. Yeah, no, and those two characters actually, because a lot of characters there, you find some redeeming qualities. You find some redeeming qualities. Like even Cersei has some redeeming qualities. Her love for her children. Tywin Lannister, you know, his value of family. But those two, it's hard to find any redeeming qualities in Ramsay and in Joffrey. It's almost 100% bad. I was trying, but I couldn't find anything. Correct me if I'm wrong. MU grinding is in the 50 system? Wait, what are we talking about? Oh, for G4 ship parts in G6. Yeah, I suppose. You can do that. But I wouldn't worry too much about G4 ship parts. The only reason you need them is to start the jellyfish loop. In my opinion. If we're talking efficiency only. And go with the Explorer route. Jellyfish, Enterprise A, Enterprise D, and soon Enterprise E. And that's going to feed itself. So you really need to worry about Explorer. And once you start scrapping Jellyfish, then you're getting so much more than you're putting in. You solve the problem of G4 parts. Did you see the latest video advertising Flashpoint? The gameplay showed Syndicate level 65. Yes, I have seen that, Viking. And we were chatting about it a little bit here. I think it will involve more grind, and I think we will not have too much grind removed. And we're just going to be grinding more. And I'm not looking forward to that, but I'm curious to see if the feature is going to be interesting. Interceptor and battleship for Newton and Kelvin. Remember that for battleship, you're going to have the cube. So if you are investing in additional battleships on top of the cube, you're going to be taxing your battleship parts twice. Because I doubt you're going to skip the cube. So I can understand if you want to go for Kelvin, if you want to go for an interceptor. And also, how high are you planning to tier it up? I never really had a ship part problem because I don't go crazy tiering up a non-epic ship. And when I do tier up an epic ship, it's usually an explorer. So I just worked around this altogether. Oh yeah, let me tell you. I started doing the ship parts. I know I was talking about the 12-hour ship event and that I'm not doing it because the material payout is pathetic. And it is. You're getting 3 rare G6 ore. But I'll be getting about almost 14,000 par steel. Latinum is good too, but mainly for the par steel. So I will complete it. I will. And the way I've been doing it has been, I've been going to some of my G5 ships and upgrading them. So I have the Vorcha that I can actually invest and complete it with. Papalo G4 rare, you only get from G31. Oh yeah, we have the G31. The GS. I'm going to unlock it in like 2 weeks. Scrapping G3 only gives the uncommon. True. So yeah, the GS I forgot. Because again, because I don't have access to it, I forget it. Like it doesn't exist in my mind. So I forget that it even... What it has to offer. Because it's irrelevant to me. I only start looking into it when I'm getting close to the planning part. Which is pretty much now. Yeah, you're right. That will be a good source of ship parts. The GS31 will help you. Okay, one more. And that should be enough. Joseph on YouTube. I wish they could give us an officer like Wolverine, who is only one of the few X-Men that have been on the Enterprise and fought Spock. Was there a Wolverine in Star Trek? Or something of that sort? But yeah, I'm a big X-Men fan. I mean, but I think we're mixing universes. Duncan Troll, as soon as I know scrapping G3 ships for G4 don't bring rare ship parts. It doesn't. It's, you need to scrap G4. If you scrap the jellyfish, you put in G4 and you gain G4. And if you have enough efficiency, you're putting in very little G4 and getting a lot of G4. And that's when you really start picking up speed. And that's how I was able to max my Enterprise D. Schweiss the Pilum is a very good interceptor. It is. And again, I have my Velox too. But again, tier 3, tier 4, and I stop. And at that point, tier 3, tier 4, you're not even using rare parts. It's only uncommon. And you can get uncommon easily with refines and whatever. I think this is really a problem for people who really want to tier it up high. Tier 6 and above. Tier 9, some people do it. Then it's either spending or you really need to go out of your way. But again, if you're rushing ops like me, you're just going to get the next one up anyway. Yeah, Dunkel said rare ship parts. Good, yeah, that's right. Yeah, for rare parts, I mean, that's not a problem if you go low tier. If you go high tier, then there you go. Comic crossover, Joseph. Yeah, maybe. No, I don't. I think they're too committed to the to this intellectual property, to Star Trek only. They're not going to do anything like that. Bandage Boy 2 weeks until Elite Solo Waves 2. I will try. So can I now go crazy on Corvus because of GS31? Depends, Cluster. Do you have the GS31? Are you actually producing those parts? I mean, see what the income is before you make a decision. Because right now we're playing blind. It's all theoretical. Okay, I completed that event. Let me focus on events. Bandage Boy, I have enough rare parts to take my Velox straight to tier 7 when I get it. True. Do you also have the materials to spare? Because you're talking about G6 now. This is a different animal. Those materials, if you misdirect them in the wrong direction, you can set yourself back by at least a month. So just consider it. But again, if you have some level of spending here, we can work with that. But if you're very low, like if you're a battle pass player only or free to play, I would suggest against it very much. Theoretically cluster. Yeah, theoretical, well, I don't know because again, we're going to build it in 2 weeks. And it's going to be tier 1. I don't even know what's the tiering up speed of this. If it's as slow as the NSCO, the Eviscerator, I wouldn't even bank on it. I have no idea. Bricker should get a new ship when you hit a wall with content and need a boost in power. That's one way of approaching it. Or if you're a person like me that has 10 million of every faction credit, you just build whatever the hell you want. Yeah, I just build one of them because I also want to test it. And it's, I mean, I really mainly build it for the warp range. The Velox was really helpful with the warp range. Even the Minerva a little bit with the warp range. Pablo, tier 8 GS31 gives you 975 4-star and 285 star 110 G6 rares. That's pretty damn good. That's tier 8 though. It's tier 8. Now, how long does it take to get it from... How long? Not how many parts. In time. Tier 1 to tier 8 as a free to play. What are we talking about? You guys have experience. Some of you own the GS31. I don't. Educate me, because uncharted territory for me. Okay, let's do the daily event. I saw Freebooters and Jem'Hadar. Okay, let's just send 2 ships, doesn't matter which, into this. Do some slaughter. Okay, so Incursions was a massacre. Carnage. They just owned us. It was so embarrassing. But one thing I will say, because this is the first... Well, it's the first Incursions that we had here as the newly merged server that I actually was chatting with a lot of people in voice chat on our server Discord. And I got to know some people from, that I never met before from original server 51. And some of them are pretty cool. Some good conversations. So I did enjoy the social aspect of Incursions. And I did a lot of PvE. So I was just chatting with them while I was grinding. It was a lot of fun. Pablo, I bought the ship after the buff during the arc. Breaker, 103 days from tier 1 to 8? Oh, it's not that bad at all. Only 103 days? So it's a pretty... that loop is moving pretty fast. How much until paywall? Like, how much until you must ops up? Like I said, my estimate is a month to a month and a half. I recorded the video a week before I released it. But so I think it's safe to assume that by a month and a half from now at the latest, I should be op 70. But I have some unknown elements right now. I need to see that I get a treasury that is actually helpful. That's going to be a big determining factor. And I expect Par Steel to be my main bottleneck right now, because Sigma speedups is no longer a problem. I solved it. It's done. The hardest one, and I solved it. But Par Steel, I have no solution. I can't rate it. I can't really mine it or refine it. I mean, I can, but it's pathetic. It's so sad. Like, I tried it before. It's not even worth my time. Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen. I need 1 million a day. I don't know what I'm going to do. Al on YouTube says, with GS31, you don't pull ship parts till tier 6 for rare parts. Yeah, a person like me doesn't really care about high-tier ships until I actually build the epic ship. And at that point, I have a lot more tools. I have a lot more resources to dedicate to it because I graduated the given grade level. And I go Explorer, so I have the scrapping engine. That's why I recommend it so high. That's why I made that video. You have to go the jellyfish route. You just have to. Barkman is back. What did you do when you were away? Did you rebuild that? Did you go to Dave & Buster's and you know, bought it from them so you can... You gotta stop, man. You gotta join the winning team. Enough, okay? Go. You want coffee, go to Starbucks. You want donuts, go to, I don't know, local donut shop. You don't need to have a dojo that has that. Just build one next door. Build one next door. I have, next to my dojo, I have coffee shops. I got everything. It's all good. What are you doing? Cluster. Is it level locked? I think it is. Maybe it is. I don't know. Cluster. I will know in 2 weeks. I'm going to start that loop with everyone else. And I will know more. Until now, it's irrelevant. Like, I just really don't care about that loop. I don't. I will pursue it. I will engage in it. But what's the point of me of knowing something that I can't even start yet? For planning, yes. But as we already established, I don't care. But ship arts, so I don't need to do planning. If there was any element in the GS that is helpful for my ops progression, we will have a very different conversation now. Barkman's back. Yeah, Barkman, what'd you do? My VPN messed up and was screwing up some stuff on my phone. When they have to fix it. Okay. Who knows? Maybe your VPN is the reason why you need to authenticate, because you're going from different locations. Just a thought. Angel Grinder. One whale on the server that is first for the highest power got raided and we lost incursion. This will be our second loss. Well, if that's only your second loss total, then you're in pretty damn good shape, and I'm happy for you. We're the opposite. We won maybe a handful of them and we lost every other one. And we were paired against Tiberius' server 3 times and they owned us 3 times. It will be nice if we get a different server, so maybe we have a chance. But either way, it's just... my server, just people don't care. You have some people that care, but the majority don't. And some of them actually were deliberately feeding the enemy. They even changed their name to like free resources or something like that. That's just freaking annoying. Just bitter people that just mess it up for everybody else. Breaker, I'll go to Barkman's dojo. It will save me some time. Breaker. You disappoint me. He has a crap dojo. That's why I burnt it with wildfire. Stop calling it a dojo. Just stop enabling this. GS31 is locked to tier 3. Is locked tier 3 until Ops 51. Okay, so it is Ops locked. Bandage Boy. Okay, I just updated my mats planning spreadsheet, and I'm still 20 to 40k G6 mats away from being able to go Shipyard 66 and Velox tier 7. 20 to 40k G6 mats, rare or uncommon or both? I think it's uncommon. So by the time I get there, I should have the mats to max it, especially with the treasury. Yeah, I think it's uncommon. And yeah, treasury is going to give you at least 10,000 of each, if I remember correctly. Barkman, I just recently enabled it. Verification issued happen for the first time without it. But good point. It's free with our benefits at work, and I'm trying to figure out if it's more trouble than it's worth. So yeah, I do also run a VPN, and I come from an IT background as well. And it's funny, one time I think I was connected to, I don't know, I change locations sometimes too. Well, not when I stream, but for other stuff, for privacy. So I think, I don't know, I was maybe in Japan or something, connected. The VPN is connected to Japan. And then I'm watching YouTube, just random YouTube videos and content. And then all of a sudden I'm getting Japanese advertisement because it thinks that I'm local there. And I'm like, what the hell? And then I realized, oh, yeah, I'm VPN still. It's pretty funny. So yeah, it actually believes that you're in a different location. What, Breaker? You had a guy rename his fire sale? That's pretty good. But isn't it annoying? Like, one player can ruin it for everyone. I'm okay with people not participating or just messing up, but if it takes away from the overall score, that's why I don't like this mechanic so much. Because, again, like, many people say one player, one really high-level player that messes up or deliberately wanting to lose kills the game. Kills the whole match. And it's not like an arena match that is 10 minutes or less. This is a 24-hour event that some people I know take the whole day off. They clear their entire schedule for the day to actually pursue this. What? Hot cocoa? Breaker? No. Stop asking him about drinks. No. I'm trying to change him. I'm trying to help him come to the light. Okay? He was in the dark side for too long. So I took extreme measure. I burnt his dojo. Hello there. Suzerne, good to see you. I burned his dojo to try to help him, and you're thinking we're going backwards here. Yes, burn them all, cluster. Exactly. Don't make me burn it again. We also have a what? A rock star? A monster? What do you have? Bargman, stop. No, just stop. Enough. Wildfire. Tactical thermite. Anything. Napalm. Fear leads to the dark side. There is no fear in this dojo either. There is no dark side. We are the light. We are the light, okay? We teach how not to spend. You can keep your entire wallet intact. There will be no hole in it. No bottomless pit of packs. You can keep whatever amount of money you spend is yours to keep, to spend it on anything else. Spend it on anything else. Get more beer horns. Get whatever. Spend whatever makes you happy. But I teach people how not to spend it on this. Okay? We are the light. We literally are the light. The Sith believes they are right too. No, the Sith... He justifies. Yes, a true bad guy doesn't know that what they're doing is wrong. They think that they're right and the world is wrong. Are you suggesting that I'm dark side? Is that from where this is going? Light is probably from your next arson project. Yeah, I know. No, I have to be right. Not because I have to, like, as a immature thing. Like, my method is correct. I mean, I know it. It's just mathematically correct. It's proven. You spend nothing and you reach top level. I can't. This is just math. Math clears it up. Math says it all. When in doubt, look at the math. The numbers will prove what it is. Light can only exist when darkness does. Yes, that is very true, Cluster. You bring up a very good point. We can only appreciate the light if we know what darkness is. I have to be right. Breaker, you take it out of context. No, I don't just have to be right for the sake of being right. The math supports it. The math has to be right. Therefore, I'm right because I'm on the math side. I'm on the math side. Math is the light. My math is the light. Look at the meth. Is it Schedule 1? I don't sell meth. That's DJs. That's the other people that play that game. No. I just no, I don't do that. My math is correct. I prove it time and time again. Look at my ops level. Look at this. I proved it. I am the light. Susan, how close are you to going Opsivity? About a month. About a month. Without light, there can be no shadows. It is, again, it's true. I don't argue with that. I agree that you need darkness to appreciate to have light. But it still doesn't change the fact that I am the light. And I know that a Sith Lord would say the same thing. But I have math on my side. And I have proven results. Barkman does... Barkman is not... Barkman follows my training, but then he takes it and he does whatever he wants with it, which I guess you can do that. Hey, Bob, what's up? Good afternoon to you, too. Good to see you. No, he's just going... He's going rogue. The guy just goes rogue. Math is just another social construct. What is the number? What is the number? Yeah, it is. It's true. But it... Let's say, I mean, we count from 1 to 10. I don't know, maybe because we have 10 fingers. So we invented that system, but it could have been 1 to 17 will be what we consider 10. Like, you know, a round number. Like, you could have single digits all the way to 17. It is a social construct, but still, when you create formulas, 1 + 1 = 2, I mean, those are undeniable. Those are self-evident. Nick, what's up? Yo. How's it going, James Bond? How close to 70? Very close, about a month. Sigma speed up issue is completely resolved. I will have it within a month. I'm actually going to reach... This is going to reach 0, guys. We're going to see this at freaking 0. And this doesn't even take into account all the Alliance helps. It doesn't even take that into account. So this is pretty impressive. Materials, I'm not worried. I got so much to cash in on. Par steel is the issue, and I think I need about 40 million or so. 35 to 40 million par steel within a month, and I'm all set. 70 in a social construct. Yes. Well, it's a Scopely construct. And Scopely math, by the way. Scopely math is an exception to the rule. Their math is crap. And I'm being generous by saying crap. It's way worse than crap. I hate their you know, terrible. So I'll take a grand hot cocoa, please. I'll just go to the dojo down the street. Breaker! No, stop. Just stop with the cocoa thing. You have that after the training. After the training. After. Okay? After. It's like, yeah, let me go to my gym and let me go and pay money to my personal trainer and ask to eat cookies while I'm working out. What are we doing here? Or not having protein afterwards. Come on. No, you can do better. You can do so much better. Speeder par steel you can just buy in the store. What is this? Who do you think you're talking to? Buy at the... What? I don't buy anything. It's terrible. Hold on, I need to... Discord is distracting me. I need to quit Discord. No, I'm not buying anything. The store is broken, okay? I can't click. If I click on it, the game crashes. One click and the game crashes. And Scopely refuses to fix it. And I will not buy anything. Come on, I have a reputation to uphold here. The highest free-to-play. If I buy par steel, what am I doing here? It's like you're trying to... It's not how you... It's not to getting to 70, it's how you get to 70. I started getting Sigma speedups. Nick says, I started getting Sigma speedups already. Hunting in 62s indie space. I use Anorak's crew, and I'm not doing too badly, to be honest. I will be hunting Mirror Space, Terex, when I have the NT. That's pretty damn good. Again, starting with... you are getting... Yeah, you're getting that from Zindi Space. I forgot about that. And Anorax is useful there. But, by the way, Anorax is not useful. Somebody asked me in my comments in my on my video, like, why I'm not using Anorax in the Mirror Universe, and it's a fair question, and I answered. His ability actually doesn't apply for the speed up drop chance. Not that currency. Other currencies, yes, but not that one. So he's a waste. Yeah. Cluster Barkman is, I guess burning his dojo didn't help because he's already acquiring a Dave & Buster's. He's going to build a Barkman Dojo 2.0, which we will have to deal with. All in due time, though. We dealt with him once. We'll deal with it again. Susan, I suggest next project for you, full free-to-play to 70 on a mobile only. I am never starting this game again. I'm not doing this again. No. If the game wasn't that grindy, I don't mind restarting games, by the way. I'm fine replaying games. But again, over 5 years to get to where I'm at. And even though I can get to the same point in 2.5 years, in half the time, maybe even 2 years. I'm not dedicating 2 years to this. Again? No. One time only. I'm playing until the game dies. Or my account gets deleted. Or one of those. I'm probably not going to... Unless they mess up really bad, then I will probably quit and announce that I'm quitting. But it's not happening anytime soon. I'm still working around all their crap. I think we're done here, right? Let me focus here. You guys are talking, but... Yeah, we're done with this. I guess Anorax wouldn't work in Zindi space for the speed-ups. No, it doesn't work on speed-ups. And actually, yeah, you know what? Let's look at him real quick. Let's look at him, because... He's at the bottom, right? He's... Yeah. There he is. Okay. So it even states the currencies that he works for. You know. Okay, so let's read that. Increases select rewards from hostile chests. G3 to G6 parts and refined materials. FKR messages and credits. Hydrogen relics, mycelium, exotic biotoxins, Zindi scraps, and bounties trillium, Fedocray scraps by 30%, or, you know, if you have him with synergy, a little more. But that's it. It doesn't say anything about speed ups. I don't think it says anything about officer XP. No, so I guess you don't get bonus officer XP either. Yes, only these. That's why I'm not using him for that particular grind. He's great for another grind. Now, maybe there are other currencies that are not listed here that he does apply that for. But people tested it many times with speed ups, and it's proven it doesn't apply for speed ups. Ostis, I'm finally able to grind Interix using the suggested crew, stockpiling Sigmas before the jump to 61. Well played. Well played. Very good. Yeah. You will thank yourself. I mean, any Sigma you get now ahead of time, it will help you. I didn't know the things that I'm sharing now. I learned them as I go along. And it's pretty effective for me, but I can only imagine how effective it's going to be for somebody that starts early. I mentioned answering one of my comments too. Like, you're solving the problem before it even begins. That's how good it is. So yeah, well done. Breaker, if the gameplay was different because a character plays differently, I'll start another account. Sure. Yeah, I mean, in WoW, I had many alts. Many alts, because it's fun to play. You know, I have a mage, I have a warrior, I have a dark knight, I have a priest. It's a lot of fun, but this is the exact freaking same thing. Exact same thing. I'm not doing it again. It's too repetitive. It's too grindy. Oh, somebody killed me? Sure. I'm already done here anyway. JB, can I come along the burning of Bunkrin? Yeah, yes you may. Yes, you may. You just do some recon work. Find which Dave and Buster's he just purchased. And when he starts renovating, let's prepare a nice surprise. A nice surprise. Dave and Buster's, yeah. Breaker, no Anorax doesn't work on speed ups because you can't round up one unless you can get his captain ability to 60%. Are you suggesting that if he is at 60% or more, it will apply? Because that changes everything. You can't get 1.6 Sigma speed ups. No, unless it rounds it up. Do you have any suggested crew for Zindi 62 hostiles? Which ship? Let's talk ships. Give me your best ship and the best tier. And let's see what I can do. Nick. Barkman, you sound like a Bond villain. For you? With that BS dojo of yours? I will do what I have to do. I will go Cersei Lannister again. If I have to. You use an NX01 crew to generally on Zindi. Oh, we're talking about Zindi 62 hostiles. Oh, you're talking about those, the aquatics. This one. I thought for some reason, I don't know why, I thought we're talking about these. Silent. Oh, okay. So many things. Yeah, I can show you the crew. I have it saved. Because I do it once a week for that event. And I also do it for Mirror Universe waves because somebody needs to handle aquatics in those. Yeah, I have it saved here. That's the crew I'm using. Now, honestly, you don't need the loot anymore. So I would get rid of these two. And then just add 2 more. So yeah, I can change that. Okay. They don't really do Apex, so we don't need Joaquin. But he's awesome, by the way. His ability works for everything. Isolated defense. I don't think they do ISO damage. If they do, then I would use him. Carol is a good idea. Carol is really good. So either Joaquin or maybe Scotty. I think if they have shield, that Scotty is good if you have him. That's reducing their shield mitigation by 10%. So they take 10% more damage. That's pretty good too. Yeah, I would use something like this. Barkman, you have become that which you promised to destroy. It's a fair point, but no. I'm selective with... Sometimes you need to fight fire with fire. But it doesn't mean that I become the very thing that I promised to destroy. But yes, I always make sure in life and in the game that I don't become the very thing that I'm trying to defeat. So I'm glad you bring it up, but I think I have enough self-awareness. But with your dojo, man, again, You're teaching people how to be lazy. I'm teaching them how to be pros, how to really take their gaming experience to the next level. And I know we're joking around. What's going on? Discard? No. Oh, narrows the card. Okay. Anyway, take a screenshot. Bandage Boy, that's how the Borg loot goblins used to work, but I didn't think it would be speed ups. I think with the Borg loot, yeah, you needed to have 100% gain. But that's with their loot. That's not the chest. The chest is a different loot bonus mechanic. Nick, it would have to be 100% bonus to get a loot boost on a single item. Yeah, I agree. So I guess we only have 60%. But if they introduce something else that increases your gain from chests, then the combination with him, it would work. Let me double check something that YouTube is doing all right. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not missing anything. Yeah, YouTube is fine. Don't Zinti ignore shields? I don't remember now so much. But even the crew I showed you, I mean, I have a max 10x, by the way. I know I discarded the crew, but yeah, that crew I showed you earlier, it works every time for me. Also, what tier is your NX? I mean, let's talk about that. If you're not sure, if you have a lower tier, then test it against 58 and then 60, or like, you know, build your way up. Like if a certain kill is too easy, then move to the next one up. Like I say the same with the MU. If you're not sure if you can do 68 or 70, then go lower. Start 62. Oh, it's too easy. Okay, 65, then 68. Upgrade that way. Ossis, I want to know about Augment 62's whale. We are at it. I'm using Roddy. Augment 62's whale? For Augment, what I do... Enterprise D, again, because of the underdeck slots, I have 7 here. So that's why I use that over the Velox. Velox I use when I need the warp range. But if I don't need the warp range, I use this. I think I saved a special crew for this. Yeah. Wrath of Khan. I use this one. Now, there's maybe a better crew out there, but this one has been proven pretty useful for me. You know, similar. Anoraks for the Apex Barrier. Wrath of Khan for more shield. You need Apex here. Like I thought about maybe throwing Quasi in here somewhere, but I don't know what to dump. I do need mitigation. So yeah, this has been working pretty well. And then I go to 62 with this. And if I need to field repair, I can field repair. Yeah, let me go over there, show you like how little damage I take against the 62. Breaker, yeah, James Bond is his own shadow villain. I can be. I'm very dynamic. I adjust to whatever I need to. Fojo, fake dojo. Yes, Broken Wolf, that's a good one. Darkness is strong here. No, it's not. It's only when somebody is coming in and blasphemies in my freaking stream, that my chat. That's what happens. I get pissed off. They'll probably release something like that when... Barkman! God! God damn it! I was having a nice time here until you screamed at me. Anyway, before I was rudely interrupted, Bandage Boy said they'll probably release something like that when more of the game population gets to G6, gonna push them to G7 for more dollars. Well, for more dollars, and also, like, again, if I'm gonna move to G7 as soon as it comes out, probably, with all the whales. And all of us in G7 are not gonna have anybody to play with if eventually, you know, it's just gonna be us in G7 and everybody else will not reach it, so they will have to help the population. Taff, man, why? Why are you guys yelling at me? What have I done? You like that, huh? You like that? Nick, so would Archer increase the amount of speed ups I have maxed NX01? No, Archer will not. Archer? No. No. Archer is... He increases the loot that they drop, not the chest. We're just talking about the chest one. The chest, whatever the chest contains, We only have one officer ability right now that can impact that one. So that's separate than dropped loot. Archer increases dropped loot by like, you know, with full synergy, 500% total. Yeah, try that one, Ostis. It should work for you. And, you know, if you have any issues, hit me up on Discord and we can explore that further. Cluster, I will check Discord later. It was getting too active. I'm on so many different servers and it was distracting me, so I closed it. Okay, so let me show you here. I'm at 2.91 billion. And I only lost 0.05 billion. I can be here all day. This is a very effective crew. And I can use field repair too, so I never have to go back. Oh, you sent a link to... Oh, yeah, that picture? Yeah, I saw that cluster. Yeah, I know. Yeah, we saw that one. His dojo is no more. Okay, so anyway, I don't want to kill these. Well, I guess you know what? I'm already here. Why not? So you do need to do the Picard maneuver, which most of you probably know this. You just go to a certain destination, and then you recall immediately, cancel the recall. The ship still goes to the same location you were going to go, and then when it stops, you are tail free, and you can just be here normally and do whatever you do. Is shield health or hull health favor more important in arenas? In arenas specifically, depends on your role in arenas. My role is I score points and I take out support ships, and I also support the muscle. If you're the muscle, I don't know. Here's the thing, and I'm honest about it. I don't really do so much PvP to the point where I can claim that I know exactly which tech or PvP crew is best against what and what firing pattern. I don't go and dive deep into that wormhole because it's irrelevant to me. Every single one of my peers is going to destroy me because they tier up their ship higher and they spend and they have better research and PvP. I skip a lot of PvP stuff. But if I go with my Enterprise D against a freaking Mantis or a Titan A or a Cerritos or a GS, I'm going to kill it. Unless it's a level 70 that just has something crazy. I'm going to beat it. So I know my role. For me, it's irrelevant. That's a good question to ask, like, the 70s that actually compete. People like Behringer, people like Dick Rock, my partner, or Earl Grey. People that actually have arena experience and they can tell you. I don't know enough, and I'll be honest about it. But I can find out. But I think it will be more than just what's more important, shield health or hull health. I think there are a lot more factors there. Also, you need to consider which fleet commander to use when, and I think in general, crews and techs are very important in arenas. They make a big difference. Because every PvP crew right now has a counter PvP crew to counter it. So if you hit it just right, it's like they have their own little triangle or rectangle or whatever, PvP crews. So I don't know those yet. Not to that deep level. Maybe somebody else here knows. Yeah, ask them. Nope. Yeah, you got it. Mark. Hey, JB. Good to see you. Quick question. What system does the faction rep hostile start in Mirror Space? Thanks. So, in my video, I put in a screenshot when I just started mentioning the Mirror Universe hostiles. Oh, no. Why did I open this? Hold on. That's not what I wanted. I wanted this. So, stfc.space. And then you go to systems. So what I did was, when I took that screenshot, I put this screenshot here of all the systems. I typed mirror, because all those systems start with mirror. And then hostiles survey and exact, so it means that they need to have surveys in them. And also I'll put level 40 to 70 just to kind of like narrow it down. And then it shows me all the systems with all the surveys. So these are the systems. Now, you need to look at your warp range. I can't really sort them here by level, but it looks like 50, no, 45? 40, actually. It starts at 40. And then you have 45, 48. And yeah, so the system, if you go to SDFC.space and search for it or take a screenshot of this right now, these are all the systems that have the surveys that drop, that you get the benefits from. Faction credits, reputation, parts, speed-ups. Ryan, I'm working on mainline story missions, and the one I'm on is called Bond Broken. And that reminds me of your mental state after Barkman's Dojo became the more popular one. It did not become the more popular one. It's a misconception of the community. It's so wrong. No, it's not. Stop saying that. You're going to make it a self-fulfilling prophecy. And no, I'm not broken. I'm just pissed off. There's a difference. There's a difference. JB, the dojo you burned down is Chuck E. Cheese. He serves good drinks. What's the problem of getting drinks after training? I go and get like a giant, nice, protein shake with all goodies in it and whatever, peanut butter if I want to, right after my workout. So what? You don't need it during, you don't need it there. What the hell? You lazy people. Go, train, and then after that, go get your drinks. It's not a dojo. It's a hangout place. I don't have a problem with him having a hangout place. Can have pizzas and beer and all that stuff. Whatever. You can do whatever. But don't call it a dojo. By definition, it's wrong. You're not training people to do anything there. How can you call that a dojo? You can't. Explain to me. Why do you call this a dojo? Okay, let's clarify this BS once and for all. Why would you call it a dojo? It's not a dojo. Stop. Just stop. You're confusing me. You're confusing the people. You see, that's the thing. It's not a competition. It shouldn't be one. If it's not a dojo, it's not a competition. This is not for me? What's not for me? Yeah. Whoa! Hello there! What the hell? Stop doing that! I'm pissed off as it is! Why? My dog is worried now. My dog is...
Emotional damage.
Yeah, I heard that! Yes, I heard that! Why not? Because Barkman is adapting with the times and has a modern... It's not a dojo! It's not a dojo, okay? It's not! It's not! You can't call it that! You don't do anything there. You don't train. You don't train. You can't call it a dojo. It's not. It's a fojo. It's a...
Shame.
Shame him, Nick. Shame him. It's not a dojo. Stop making me repeat it. It's not a dojo. Stop calling it that. It's not. We what? Lots department. It's over. Hey, Joel. Oh my God. Why? Why would you? Why are you doing this? JB can't use Kishara. Fine. Cancelled. Timer started. Now, if I click on the game... Oh my God, what? Really? I gotta click them one at a time? Cluster, why would you do that? No! Oh my God! This is not fun! I want to queue so bad! This is so bad! I have a Max Kershara. Let me use it. Do it like the rest of us. Oh, come on! Just because I'm in a Master League. Oh my God, this is so frustrating. Back to manual grind, back to the brutes. No! I came a long way from this. Oh my God, 4 minutes of this. No. Oh my God. No, come on. Should have put hitting hostiles. Yeah, you could have put hitting hostiles. Yeah, let's tear at it together. Oh, wow. Look at this. How things used to be. You need to click and wait and then click again. Why would you do this? No Enterprise D? Okay. So wait, we have one within one? Sure. So okay. When this is over, there's a minute and a half more for the Enterprise D. So wait, so what the hell am I using here? I'll use the Velox, I guess, sure. No timer, doesn't start until you turn it off. Oh, so I have a chain thing. Okay, so I can still use the Enterprise D now. We're new to this. Or both. Well, we need to figure it out. I can do them in order, or I can do them simultaneously. It's dealer's choice. So, Jeff, you decide. Do you want it to happen after clusters? Thank you, Deafman. Thank you very much. Stack. Okay, well, you say stack, but he redeemed, so he can decide as well. He needs to tell me what he wants. I'm not picky. You can do both or after. Since I already recalled it, I'll do it after, but I think we can do it. Broken Wolf, I'm trying to do that, okay? But I had to recall the stupid chip. And then I need to repair it, then I need to send another one. In the meantime... You guys, come on. This is not fun at all. I'm not picky. Yeah, I will do that. Anyway, what we established is that dojo doesn't exist. It's garbage. It's garbage. By the way, 110 people here. Thank you very much. And I want to see if we actually crossed the 2,000 subscribers, because we were at 1997 or something. 2K subscribers. Damn. Okay, so I said that every 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to do something special. When we hit 1,000, over 1,000, I started streaming. For 2K, what I wanted to do is real life. Thank you. Yeah, Tree. Well, I wanted to do real life streaming, but I need gear for that, and I still need to set the whole thing up. It's not as simple as it is. So I will need to think of something else that I can do here, while being, you know, here with you guys, that is going to be special, and I'll come up with an idea. But if you have an idea that you want to see that is indoors, I will do that. 2K subs, surfing to North Korea in proper Bond cosplay. That will be cool, and I will be. I can't wait to do real life streaming. That will be so much fun. Okay, so just to be fair, because I recalled the ship, I don't think it's fair to count that towards the 5 minutes. So I think I stopped around 3 minutes and 30 seconds. So I'm gonna send the Velox back in here. And grind them manually one at a time. And then just do a 3.5 minute timer. 2K subs, start a new STFC account. Oh no, I'm not doing that. That's not celebration, that's punishment. That is punishment. You want to punish me? That's what it is. No, I'm not doing that. I'm still not doing that. LOL, I should have said no mining. Jeff, oh man, that would have been abusive as F. For me to stare at them for 5 minutes sitting in my base, it will just be pain. Please don't. No, punishment is in the eye of the beholder. Yes, it is. It 100% is. Okay, timer says timer done, but okay, we don't count that. I'm gonna set it for 3.5 minutes. Here I can configure it. I think it was 3:35. 3:35. Let me drag it over here. Oh wait, no, that's 3 hours. No, we don't want that. Okay, and then I'm gonna start it. We need a true, pure free-to-play account to opt 70, no corruption. Okay, well. You're gonna have to settle for this. $45 value, 25 out of pocket. It's the best we have. Well, I think Mord is 0, like nothing. Like not even a 1 battle pass. Like nothing. Okay. Why are you doing this to me? Why? Why are you doing this to me? I need to single grind now. Oh my god. Am I even... Oh, it's so crappy! Look at it! Look how much damage it's taking. It doesn't even have field repair. Why are you doing this to me? I hate it. It's so ugly. It's the Velox, but it's terrible. No, I'm not happy about this. Now I need to do the Picard maneuver.
Emotional
That's right!
damage.
Yes, God, you're correct. Oh, yeah, and maybe if I go with try... Oh, my God, single grinding, too. This is so bad. It's gonna take forever. A little better. What I wouldn't give for field repair right now. You need to slow your progression. Oh. Dude. No, you don't. I almost hit Q attack. I almost did. What tiers? Tier 3.5. Hey, Taffman, first time chatter. Good to see you. Thanks for joining and chatting. Yeah, tier 3.5. Almost tier 4. Cluster, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I did not do it. I didn't hit it. It didn't happen. Proof or it didn't happen. Single freaking... I know you want me to hit it, but no, it's not gonna happen. 2 minutes. This is so slow and so painful. I can't even go back to the non-Kirshara days. I have a maxed Kirshara that I enjoy. And you take that away from me with a stupid redeem. And also no Enterprise D. Oh, that's fun. This is really messed up. Oh, I almost did. There, you happy, Cluster? You happy? Pain. The pain. The pain I'm feeling. The pain. And it takes so much damage. Yeah, you're not happy. Well, too bad. That's what you get. Next time you need to choose something else that you can trip me. This, yeah, no, yeah, I pay attention to details. Okay, for me to mess it up can happen, but kind of cruel for me to ban the ND, costing you so much, right? It's not that bad. Again, I respect redeems. That's the rule. Okay, give me a battleship. Yeah, give me a battleship. I need to go with trying. I don't think I can even kill it. I don't think I can even kill it. What do you think? Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, there's a bug. Look at this. It shows, like, for some reason with the G6 ships, it shows that they're destroyed when they're not destroyed. It's a bug. It's a visual bug. It's still alive. Taffman, I'm up 66 with a tier 6 Velox. Should I push it to tier 9? I hope my reaction just showed, but we'll get to that too. Wait, clock timer is over. So, and now a minute and a half. So when this reaches 2 minutes, that's when I can use the Enterprise D again. Should I push it to tier 9 to upgrade the cube or keep grinding out to ops up? So, Taffman, you can do whatever makes you happy, but here's what I'm actively doing now, and that's what I would recommend for you as well. Let me demonstrate with my cube. My cube is tier 13, because my Enterprise D is the tier 12. So, I was only able to get it to tier 13 because once the Enterprise D reaches tier 8 or above, then you can get the cube to tier 13. And that's why I stopped, and that's why it's outdated. That's why it's only 2.2 billion in power, and that's why it's pathetic when it comes to my level. People tell me use the cube, and then when I tell them what cube I have, they're like, okay, that makes sense when you're not using it. So I built a Minerva, realized that it's utter garbage, left it at tier 1, because it required uncommon materials at the gate, and I needed uncommon material to ops up at the time. That was my bottleneck for buildings. So I refused to invest in it and just use it on occasion for some Solomatas and G6 Solomata, stuff like that. Still, Enterprise D was my main, with the addition of the Minerva, very situational. then use all the materials that I would have thrown and burnt. Suzerain, ban Kirshara, and you missed my previous redeem. If I did, I will refund it. At the end of a stream, if I miss a redeem... Oh, we have sing mode. Okay. Okay, hold on a second. I need to start a timer. It doesn't count. Okay, so we reached, I guess, 2 minutes. So, here, I'm gonna... The ban of the thing is done. And then we're gonna go for 5 minutes for singing mode. Let's go 5 minutes singing mode. And I'm gonna start that. Okay, I will be singing now, Suzerain. I am sorry I missed your singing mode. It will happen now, and we're gonna ban Kirshara at the same time. That's very terrible of you. And since I already have the Velux over here, I shall use it with a single click to kill those ugly hostiles. That is what he did. Yes, he did. You sing like a lousy dojo master, Barkman. I can do better than that. I can sing songs from... I don't know that many songs, but there is one song that I know from Game of Thrones. Please ban singing mode forever, please, for the children. We can do that, but it's already redeemed. You can complain to the Redeemer. You sound more like an arsonist. I don't know what that is. Jeff says, this is the song that never ends. It goes on and on, my friend. Oh my God. I died very terribly. I don't know what else to sing. I'll just speak while singing, and it's terrible. Nick, don't yell at me while I'm singing. I am an arsonist, someone who sets fires on purpose. Oh, I see. Clip away. Whatever you want to clip, it's all good. We are singing as best we can with the limitations we have. You sing like a budget sea shanty. Oh, wait, what? Breaker. Oh, one thing I can do. I can use the Enterprise D again. Yes, I can. We ban Kirshara. We can do this just fine. JB is not furry, Breaker. JB is not furry. He is not furry. He shall sing the only song he knows. Oh, he doesn't remember the song. He doesn't remember songs. Give me a song and I shall try to sing it myself with my setting things on fire voice. Thank you, Jeff, for the happy birthday wish. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jeff Games TTV. Happy birthday to you. Jump scare would screw him up. Maybe, maybe not. I have 1 minute and 49 seconds. I remember the song now. And who are you? The proud lord said that I must bow so low. Only a cat of a different coat. That's all the truth I know. In a coat of gold or a coat of red, a lion still has claws. And mine are long and sharp, my lord, as long and sharp as yours. And so he spoke, that Lord of Castamere. And now the rains weep o'er his hall, with no one there to hear. Yes, now the rains weep o'er his hall, and not a soul to hear. Barkman, this reminded me of your dojo. It is burned to the ground, and there is no one there to hear. That is the fate of your dojo, and we have 22 seconds of pain with no Kirshara. This song mode is not as fun as I thought. I almost hit Q attack. And we have 8 seconds of singing. Suzerned, I don't know what to do anymore. Timer ended. Oh my god. That was not as easy. That was not as easy as I thought. It's actually very difficult. Sing, sing, sing. Okay, we sang. And, okay, I created a song for you, but ran out of time. Okay. I'm sure we will have more of these. That was painful for us. Please turn that redeem off. I will. Yeah, I will. It was an experiment. We experimented things. I can use Kirshara now. Yeah, back to normal. Well, I wanted to ban your eye ego, but that was much funnier. Wait, what was funnier? The singing? I thought the singing was painful. Make a decision. Put a weak cooldown on it. No, I can just disable it. Your pain was funny. Well, yeah, we know that you guys enjoy seeing me in pain for some reason. Let's do the Picard maneuver here. Okay, anyway, that was very distracting too. Yeah, I don't think I like that one so much. I need to find it. And pause redemption for that one. I will figure out what to do with that one. I don't know. As is, not a big fan. That was great range. Oh, thank you. Well, that I can sing to you. You know, I'm a big, giant nerd of Game of Thrones. And that song is such a theme song. Yeah, I guess singing a song is something that I can enjoy doing if I come in with a song. I only know one. But just singing when you're speaking doesn't have any structure to it. It's kind of weird. But I'm okay with singing songs. Sing plus ban it. Ban Kirshara plus jump scare. Oh, we're doing combos now. Yeah, no, the Reign of Castamere really makes you... Can you imagine, like... Tywin Lannister was so powerful that he nuked an entire house. And then they wrote a song about it. How freaking impressive. That combo is kind of expensive for now. Yeah. I mean, I know Tywin Lannister is we can criticize him all we want, but for some reason, I madly respect the guy. Make 5 Twitch accounts. Give each one a ban to do. So you get 5x the martinis. Oh, well, I guess so. Yeah, you can have multiple. That's according to the rules. I'm not going to argue with that one. Oh, why am I doing field repair? I'm not... It's a habit. Yeah, no, I'm not in the thing. So anyway, why am I killing these? I think I wanted to demonstrate the crew. Anyway, let's refocus. We know what the crew does now. Any questions on the crew? I mean, that's the one I'm using. I'm killing 62s, and that's usually enough to restock on a lot. I mean, I'm getting epic and rare. Now, as far as common and uncommon, I usually double claim because I do hunt some reliance on occasion. So I have enough for these. These I do either single or double, depends on my grinding time. How do you guys do it? I mean, those of you who don't have reliance, if you have a reliant, I know exactly how you're doing it. but what crew are you using? What ship are you using? What hostiles are you getting? See, that's what I mean. I mean, people that don't have the Reliant are still engaging in this grind to a decent level. And now we're going to add another one. That's how Scopely rolls. Okay, let's check the events. I think I'm missing something. Nick, I still haven't got to 60 million rep yet. I'm about halfway. Yeah, to get to 60 million takes a while. And then once you hit 60 and you unlock the different redeems there, then the rep is taking off. Like, it took me forever to get to 60. And now I'm at 81. And I barely even grind. I do the Cons Champion level 4. I complete that one. I do claim... I already have FC Con unlocked. I have max shards for Joaquin, but I didn't... I think he's tier 3 still. I don't have the currency to get him to tier 5 yet. Because you're starting to get a lot more from here. From claims like this. Angel, I'm up 56. So hard for me to get rare and epic, but only need 14 million left. Rare and epic drops, you mean? The drops, the rare and epic drops for the claims. Yeah, at 56 is going to be harder. What you could do, though, again, I'm not encouraging people to be pirates. I'm just saying that this loop was designed in a way that if you're free to play or low level, you have to engage in piracy if you want to progress in it. Is go and hunt. The Reliant is a pretty weak ship. If you send a high warp ship with PvP crew, you're probably going to take it down. Go. Get the loot. If you have to, you have to. Even for a single pull. When people come, and some people complain that I'm doing it. I mean, again, OPC is OPC, warships are warships. I'm doing everything completely ROE. It is a D move, I will admit. It is a Richard move. But I tell them, look, that's the design of the loop. I will do it once every couple of weeks, and that's just the way it is. Until I have the Reliant. I'm sorry. I usually don't do this. But Scopely kind of forced my hand. They don't force me to play the game, but if I choose to play the game the way it's designed, I will play it the way it's designed. And it really encourages people to hit Reliance OPC. Cluster, so I'm using the Chuck E. Cheese Barkman sent to find a city or a region. Yeah, you do that. You find them. Breaker, ND with Janeway Doctor, 511, Carol. Grush to hit 70 miners, up to 68 augment system. Really? This works for you? The Enterprise D, though? Okay, I gotta try this. As soon as I die, I have to try this. My Enterprise D can't go that far. You need 1200, 1295, 1375. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. Nick, unless server ROE comes along and stops you from doing that, our server voted for that. Yes, it is, but I mean, it is annoying for the person who is being hit. It's annoying, and I respect that. I would be annoyed too if somebody hit me that way. It makes sense. Because you're trying to basically grind this AFK, and somebody comes in and takes that away from you, so how are you going to do that? So it really screws everybody. So it starts the cycle of everybody hunting Reliance. The cycle doesn't end. But again, that's the design. They chose this. I'm just playing it. Breaker Tiger, the designer said the Reliant was designed to be hunted. Yes, and it's true. I mean, that's really the case. It's designed that way, and that proves the point. Jeff says, everyone on my server is taking full advantage of today and tomorrow. We are in peacetime for 2 days after the incursion win. That's pretty cool. That must be nice. We really, I mean, for the most part, we have peacetime. People in my alliance, like, usually a lot of people don't mess with us, and if they do, then we start hunting them down, and then they realize that it's not worth it. Because the heat, we rain fire on them, and then they really don't like that, so they realize, okay, maybe it's not worth hunting us. But some still do, and then I just deal with them. To be honest, and I was talking about it on voice chat and on my Discord during incursions, hanging out with people. I come from server 35, and we have a gentleman agreement that we don't touch each other's miners. I've been spoiled since I entered G6. Nobody touched my miners at all, unless it was a troll, unless we were at war. And I've been conditioned to mine in a way that I only check my miners 2-3 times a day, and they get maxed. And now I need to condition myself again to recall them every 2 hours or so, and I'm not doing that all the time, so I get to feed people. But that's something I need to change. Jamie, then we burn down every Devon Busters. Yeah, I trust you. You know what you're doing there. You cluster. Osu, what's up? I say if you don't want it taken, then you better keep up an eye on your ship. If someone hits my Reliant, it's my fault. Completely agree, Osu. If you go OPC and you don't babysit your ship, the only person you should complain to is yourself. But when you're conditioned to play the game for a certain way for so long, you get spoiled. It's like if you're in Barkman's dojo and you get spoiled with coffee and donuts before and during and after your training, that's what you do. But yeah, I need to change. So I started being better with my miners, and I actually recall them more often because I'm tired of feeding people. Like, they can get fed from other people going OPC, but not from me. But then as soon as this dies, by the way, I'm trying this Breaker's crew because I really want to see if I can do that. Barkman, any low-level players just grind traders during off hours? Yeah, low level, but that again, that's why I have enough common and uncommon currency, but I need more rare and epic. So I need to hunt bigger ones. Breaker, I hit 62, 64 with that, with what I listed, about 8 to 10 per run. Oh, that's not a lot though. If I use Anorax on the 3rd seat, it doubles the hit count. Yeah, I'm gonna try it with Anorax. I mean, I use Anorax. He's important. Okay, let's kill closer one so we can die already. Jeff says, for my server, if we lose incursions, we get 1 day peacetime. 2 days for win. After that, OPC is OPC. You know, I actually really like that approach a lot. And another thing I'm going to suggest to my server, with your permission, rights reserved to you, Jeff. Just like the finds, the good finds you had on actually paying attention to Scopely's video. I'll be honest, I don't really give their videos my full and complete attention. I'm kind of turned off by a lot of the stuff that Scopely does and releases, and to reduce disappointment, I just expose myself less to it. It's really a defense mechanism subconsciously. Okay, Breaker, I'm looking at your crew. Janeway Doctor. I'm curious to see if that's going to work. Let's find the Doctor and then do group. Okay, Janeway Doctor. And then you say Carol for loot. Well, let's not worry about loot. Let's just see how we do with Anorax. Grush to hit 70. Oh, so I need Grush in there. So yeah, Anorax is not going to be on the bridge. And then like this. Breaker, what do you think? No? Okay, tell me what I need to change. I'll leave it up. Netniv, what's up? Still enjoying the 69 position then? Yep. I will enjoy the 69 position for as long as I can. Oh, Grush is for stats. Yeah, but I can't... Again, the Enterprise D is not going to reach the highest... The reason why I kill 62 is because that's what it can reach by itself. It needs Grush to reach the higher systems. Breaker, you said you can reach 68 with the Enterprise D. Tell me how you do this. Could someone clip... Let's find a doctor. and do group. Oh my god, you guys are so horny. Horny than my horn. Hornier than my horn. Mecha Pock, what's up on YouTube? Don't see how this is better than Pike. Yeah, me neither. Garage History 66 and 68 systems for the rep SLB. Okay. Let me clarify. I'm looking for something that can yield per run more than what I currently yield loot-wise at 62. Do you have a crew from the Enterprise D, not the Velox, the Enterprise D, that can do better? Because so far, I'm not buying it. I can't. What I would consider, if I go my original crew, and I try to replace Anorax with Grush and see how it does. Maybe. Janeway Dr. Anorax on ND. Well, yeah, that's what I had, Breaker. That's exactly what I had, but it's limited. It doesn't have the warp. Maybe you have the tech that I don't have. That could be it. Maybe you have the tech, the new tech that you went after that gives you a percentage. Now, here's the thing. I'm actually very close. Any second now, I'm going to hit Command Center 60. In like 3 or 4 days, it's going to be 60. And that's going to increase FC Kirk's ability. Finally. Second star to the right. I'm looking forward to that one. For 2.2% extra. Because I'm getting 12.8%. I'm going to get 15%. That's going to help. Both the Velox and the Enterprise D. That's going to help everything. The CT doesn't give the percentage, the set number which blows. Well, it gives. There's one that gives 30, and one that gives something else. Hey, Super. What's up? Hey, JB. Just watch your Sigma video and got me to sub. Thank you for subbing. Thank you, and I'm glad you enjoyed it. Super appreciate that your videos are straight to the point and no BS. Thanks for the helpful content from Op63, from an Op63 mostly free-to-play player. Super, thank you. Super... Dinio, thank you so much for the feedback. I'm really glad it helped you. Yeah, I do. Since I started creating videos, I wanted to make them that way. I wanted to edit them to be, let's just dive in, give as much content as I can in like 5 to 10 minutes. Some of my videos are actually 3-4 minutes, the original ones. And yeah, because I know there's just so much. The game is so deep. There's so many elements. So I try to really like laser focus on some, give a little bit of background as needed. And I'm glad you like it. Thank you so much. That kind of feedback really fuels me up to make more. And that's what I realized also. The growth of the channel, I just hit over 2,000 subscribers, thanks to people like you that just subscribed, is that those videos are really what got me in to getting excited to content creation, also help the channel grow. So ideally, I want to make one a week. And I think I'm starting to fall into a rhythm now that I can do that. So don't catch me on that. The goal is one a week, but if I do one every 2 weeks even, I'll be very happy because I miss doing those videos. I love streaming. It's just two very different things, and I really appreciate the feedback. Breaker, I'm not taking out 66 with this ship. Well, you said Enterprise D. You confused me. Brian, MOT with Automax for it, temporal conduit. Yeah, I don't think I have what it takes. I would experiment with Grush, but I think removing Anorax is not a good idea. But let's see how it does with... against 64s. Let's try to do 64s with this and see what happens. I'm just curious. I want to see. Super Dinio says, there's so much noise in a lot of content creators that makes it so hard to figure out what to do in an easy-to-understand way when just ripping... Yeah. Shows in the 60s. Sigma speedups are nuts. Yeah, they are. And since you're 63, mostly free to play, and you're starting now, because I really only discovered this, really took this mechanic seriously and realized the power in it maybe a month ago. At like Op 68. So you starting ahead of time is what I tell people. You're going to solve the problem before it even begins. You're not going to have a Sigma speed up problem. You're not going to touch your Latinum ever. Like ever. And the thing is, I already calculated, I showed earlier in the stream, I don't know when you joined, but I showed earlier in the stream that the number here is shrinking so fast that I will probably have so much extra Sigma speedups that I'm probably going to be using in G7, because I'm assuming the economy is not going to reset. So I'll have tons of them in G7, And maybe even pamper myself with slow cook a little bit of the non-prereq buildings of G6. Anyway, keep it up. Thanks again. Thank you. Breaker, Enterprise D will take the 6264. I use Grush only to hit the 69 surveys. The 79 surveys in 66 and 68 system. You mean 70, okay. I'm not hitting the hostiles in those top-end systems. Okay, I'm going to experiment with this against 64 and see what happens. But yeah, the best luck I had was against 62s. We're going to get there in a minute and a half. Anyway, let's review the events. Okay, skip this one. Completed the other one. Skipping this one. This is automatic. Shuttle Bay. Spend Pioneer's Crest to get very little credits. Can I even place top 25? Possibly. I have 48 hours. I'll see. Let's see where this stands tomorrow. Crucible of War. I think that was automatically completed. Yes, it was. LSD's JB. I'm skipping the 63 ships. I'm already killing G6 solo armadas 65 and up. Nice. Can I skip the 66s in your opinion, or it's super important? I think skipping the 63, especially when you measured your performance against G6 solo armadas, which really what matters most, is a safe. You're safe to skip the 63. It sounds like you don't even need it. I wouldn't go for it if I were you. You don't need it. As far as skipping the 66, I don't know how you're going to reach the 69 rare G6 solo armada without a Velox. The way you can do that, if you have the Disco Prime all the way maxed to, you know, so the warp range of the Disco or the Eviscerator can reach there, then you can summon your D, then you could technically skip the 66 as well. But I don't have those at a tier that they actually reach those systems. And because I have I have so many faction credits, it's not an issue for me. So I built those regardless and got them to a tier that didn't limit me as far as sinking in materials that were hindering my ops progression. So you are LSDs, what's your level right now? What ops level are you? Cluster, some 66s are 10 billion. Okay, let's see. Let's go with the triangle and see what's going on. Yeah, no, it's a no-go. Okay, I'm sticking to 62s. Was worth experimenting, but it fails. LSD's your 63. Okay, so you have 3 levels to consider this. Take your time. In 3 months, 3 Alliance tournaments at least. Your Disco, you think you have the Gorn by then. Okay, yeah, you measure, let's reassess when you're 65. I think that's a good plan. When you're 65, then I think then we'll know more. Right now, we don't know enough. But theoretically, if you can summon your Enterprise D in there, I think you can safely skip the Velox. If you wanted to. And also, a lot of people have tiered up Revenant, and your Revenant may actually reach that point that it's going to be as strong as a 66 rare. Those reach 6 to 7 billion in power. A max rev, I mean. So, a lot of people use that instead of the FKR 66 rare, and it works. Mine is not there yet. And again, like I said, I have no faction credit problem, so I'm in a different position. I think I like building a single FKR ship eligible, whatever it is I'm eligible for. I've been doing that since G5s or mid G4, and I stuck with it. MDB 7.4 billion now. Yeah, they're really good. Yeah, I think your Revenant, by the time you're up 65, 66, your Revenant should... Because that one moves up really fast. I got mine pure free-to-play, my Revenant. I got it pure free-to-play, so I needed to wait 100 days since release. So I waited 100 days, and it's almost tier 13. Holy crap. I think it's going to be tier 13 today. Maybe. Maybe not. I need one more. So close, though. In 2 or 3 days, it's going to be tier 13. Yeah, I think your Revenant is probably going to be maxed by then, LSTs. Nick, 6 more days and my Enterprise A will be scrapped, and that will prepare me for building an Enterprise D and upgrading to hopefully tier 10. Might wait for spend event. Yeah, 6 more days. Yeah, I mean, next spend event is what? In 6 days, it's going to be, we're Saturday. 6 days, it's going to be Thursday or Friday. And then Saturday, you have a spend event. Yeah, wait 2 days and then go for it. 2 days is fine. I would do it. Jeff, I just maxed my RV today. 5.6. Your Revenant. 5.6 billion in power. It's pretty damn good. Yeah, my Velox is 5.5 billion. Breaker, depends on your specialty ship to skip the 66 ship. Revenant, Relativity, Vindicator, GS31 can do this. But they do need to be tiered up there. Yeah, if they get there, for sure. And thanks, Breaker, for going on YouTube and mentioning that on YouTube. LSTs are awesome. Thanks, JB. I spent all credits with the miner and got scared. Yeah, I would say go for miners. Always make sure that your mineral income for your grade level is supporting max refines twice a day. That's a really good place to be. Because we spend about a year and a half or 2 years in a given grade level. So max refining for 2 years or a year and a half, it's a lot. It's so much extra materials. We're talking about maybe at least $700 or $800 worth of packs for materials alone. That's why I stress to people. And they say, oh, it's a slow drip and it's just one extra chest. Yes, but over time, it's insane. Don't underestimate the power of slow drip over time. It's in any loop, including refining materials. Breaker, Revenant tiers up. Yeah, the fastest of what I listed. I'm doing that now, using my Revenant to skip G6 uncommon and rare ships to hit 70 hostiles. Yeah, mine is very close to reach that point. The only thing about the Revenant, its attack power is very low. It's 70. And let's compare that to the Velox. 557. So its power is really... It needs to be high. I don't know. We'll see what happens with Mark 4, but mine is Mark 3. Yeah, you got it, Lesties. And thanks, Breaker, for jumping in there and explaining more. Super Dinio, what were the good rest points in the 60s to catch your breath and build up? I can go to 64, but I'm not sure if I should. I'm mostly caught up on research and buildings, but don't want to overextend myself. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't plan... I'm just going to push now blindly to 64. Go up one ops level, make sure that everything is kosher, that you're still able to handle your day-to-day operations. Just can still complete dailies and all that stuff and events. I wouldn't say with easy breezy method, but like with some challenge. But if you feel like you struggle, like you need 6 hulls to complete something, that's a time to review, okay, what do I need to change? Maybe my crew, maybe to beef up in something a little bit, maybe get something more. But in general, I mean, look, I'm op 69, reaching almost op 70, and my Enterprise D is still, I use it half the time. I use it every time I don't need the warp range. My Enterprise D is stronger than my Velox. It is my strongest ship. So if you have a decently tiered Epic G5 ship, your ship needs are done. They're answered for the most part. As far as catching breath, I catch breath as I plot as I plan my road to the next ops level. Usually takes me I average about a month per ops level. I use that month to simultaneously beef up. So I don't really camp and catch my breath. I do it at the same time. I multitask the breath, the beefing up in areas that don't take away from my opsing up progression. I do both at the same time. So that's why I don't really need to stop. That's why I never really was forced to stop. I hope that answers it. I know it's hard. I mean, unless I know specifics, it's hard to really... But I would say measure it one ops level at a time. That's the best advice I can give on that. Nick, I've heard the Revenant in higher tiers is a tough ship in PvE and PvP. Is that correct? I wouldn't know because I only use it for its designed loop. I'll be curious to try it when it's Mark 5 and Mark 4 and see how it does. But I hear that some people can actually utilize it for hostile killing and everything. I haven't put it to the test, so it's just the rumors that I hear from different people. Susan, all right, Ops 50 today. Just realized that scrapping G3 epic ships will take several days. Well, congratulations for pushing Ops 50, and if you can stretch it, push Ops 51, because that's technically moving to the G5 economy. And I think you should be fine. A G4 epic or a G5 uncommon will be amazing now with all the power creep. Rizik Breaker says, one more thing, YouTubers, Barkman's Dojo serves good drinks. Perfect for after your training workouts. We were having such a good time before you said that. Oh my god, I actually had hopes, Breaker. I actually had hopes that you moved back to the right side, to the light side, to the correct side, to the side that I'm right. And Barkman is wrong. Damn it. Free promotions. What the hell? McApog. In the future, GS31 definitely replaces rare and uncommon G6 ships. I've seen some GSs that, yeah, like 9 billion in power, 10 billion in power. It can. Hey, Brent, what's up? Good to see you, Brent Presley, on YouTube. Super Dinio, there's very little challenge for me at the moment. My Enterprise D is max tier, and I'm done my 70 hostile training and able to tackle 13 billion ships with boosts. You're fine, man. I just overplanned, so I'm always cautious to make that jump. No, that's very good. So, thanks for answering that. Your Enterprise D can carry you all the way to at least Op 66 with ease. Okay? So as far as your ship needs, you're fine. You're really, really strong. I wouldn't worry about that. I say go Op 61, test it for one day, everything looks good. 62, test it for another day, looks good. 63, and so on and so on. Bricker, you'll need to punch up for the Revenant to do your daily hostiles. I can hit the 69, 70, 71 will be a grind. Waiting for Slipstream to ease this more. Yeah, me too. I need that one as well. I'm curious if the adding that one skill point for FC Kirk, that 2.2% is actually going to be substantial for me. We'll find out. I'll find out in a few days. Lat deficit won't let me push extra ops for now. Yeah, Susan, that is always a thing. Well, MU grind. In fact, let's go there together. We gotta keep going. The loop that I mentioned in my video is very strong, but it does require one thing. You do need to grind. You have to. So what I do is I try to do... I don't do like 3 or 4 consecutive ones. Let's say in the morning I do my morning claims. I do one run, 30 minutes. Leave it alone. Maybe in the middle of the day, one more. Then in the evening, one more. So, and then when I do that, not when I stream, because when I stream, I multitask it with the chat. But when I actually do it, I have 2 more ships grinding something else. So I don't feel like I'm single focusing that one alone. Yeah, you need a punch-up crew breaker. Yeah, I can't wait to test it. I just need my Revenant to get there. I need a little bit more time. It's probably gonna get there when I'm up 70 and I build my Enterprise E. Probably. Now the Shipyard 70 is gonna take me longer than Op 70, but I don't think it's gonna take me a month. Also, Spade used his Revenant to farm MU because the cargo size. Well, yeah. But again, the cargo size basically means that you're going to get more broken ship parts. And I don't underestimate the need for broken ship parts, G6. It's just not an issue for me. I don't tier mine that high up, and when I do tier them up, it means I'm carrying freaking Enterprise E. And that's a different story altogether. I'm a minimalist when it comes to the uncommon and rare ship FKR ship tiers. I'm a actual minimalist on those. I build them, but I don't tier them. Bricker, I think I'm a few weeks to max the command center to max out FC Kirk Warp Range. Yeah, I do the double pull from the Section 31. That's 60 every day. Yeah, I noticed the value of it right away. This one, I do double pull, so I get 60 every day from this. Plus the efficiency you get from that building from the Nova Squadron. I get 62% discount on that building as well. So you're hitting it from both directions. You get more currency and you're reducing the cost. MU grind at my ops doesn't give me that much speed ups. At your ops, no. But since you're in the habit of doing it, as you go up in ops and get better ships and tier up your ships and get your epic ship, you will see you see the value now with what I demonstrated. This is the most important. If you have to choose one grind a day, it's hard to choose one. But this should be one of your top 5 grinds to address. This is so important. Max rep so fast because of this. I have no ship parts problem to refine because of this. Faction credits. I can buy whatever I want, any ship I want, plus even, get it a spoiler, get it like a cloaking. I can do whatever I want. I can buy I can have one generic miner for each one of my docks. Thanks to this place. How do you feel about this year? Long arc that's coming up. Like I said before, I did watch the video. Jeff was kind enough to, the content creator here. Wait, I don't know if I spell. Where's his name? TTV something. Jeff Games TTV. Shout out again. He watched it closely and he found some of those Easter eggs. I don't watch it that closely because Scopely promises a lot and they underdeliver. And I don't want to just set myself for more disappointment. They disappoint me enough as it is. So I just judge whatever they release and its performance when it comes out, when it's available to me. If it's behind a paywall, I don't even look at it. But what I feel about it, just theoretically, is that it's going to add a lot more grind. I think it will have value. Every new loop has great value for progression, for the most part. But it's not going to reduce any of the other grinds, so we will find ourselves either dedicating more time to the game, or we will ourselves have to retire some other loops that are not important enough. And that's what probably what I'm going to end up doing, is take the foot off the gas of a couple of loops that are not as important to me. I will prioritize again. But the new loop is always very important. Hey Wrestling, what's up? I believe this year long arc is going to be the introduction of G7. They did say that it was going to be the longest grind of them all. Well, G7 is coming, and it's coming before the end of the year. History shows usually around October. That's why my original goal was to hit Op 70 before September 1st. As it stands, I will hit it beginning or mid-August, most likely. If this arc is not G7 release, then it means I probably met my goal. But if they release it on Tuesday, then I didn't meet my goal. Yeah, you're going to do so many MU runs, cargo. Won't mean much. Yeah, I'm doing a lot of them. Yeah, cargo is not important so much. It's the chests. I'm only here for the chests now. Now, I don't know, like, as far as the rep increase, there will be a rep increase in G7, right? So 500 billion now. I don't know what's going to be the next one. How many trillions it's going to be. But the MU can potentially help with that as well at the time. Preston on YouTube, what's up? Preston Thomas says, watch your wave video. Finally able to complete the Elite 50 wave. Congratulations. Yeah, I will test the 60 Elite Wave once I get the GS. I will start experimenting with that. Suzerain, players drop game because of last grind arc, and now they give us extra grind. Well, that's interesting. But what else is new? It's Scopely. I'm fine with Scopely encouraging people to keep engagement. I understand the need for people to be engaged in the game. You want them back here every day. You want them to have certain claims and routine every day. But I think they're taking it too far. And my assumption, the reason they do that is they hope that FOMO will kick in because people will not have all day to spend here. I don't have all day to spend here. So I skip some things or let go of some things. And then they're hoping that the completionists, the perfectionists, are going to still want it all. So they will spend on stuff to speed it up and accelerate it so they can still have it all. So it's a FOMO tactic to make money. Microtransactions. Well, that's Scopely's bread and butter. What else is new? We know how they operate. And I refuse to play that game. That particular microtransaction game, I'm opting out altogether. I'm not participating, and people can do what they want. But I just don't see... And I told you guys, I mean, for me, the more satisfaction I get is I get to it on my own. I do it myself. I don't take shortcuts. It's like entering cheat codes. I don't play games. I don't enjoy playing games entering cheat codes, and buying a pack is, in a sense, entering a cheat code. You're not cheating, but you know what I mean. We talked about it a lot. Wrestling, I'm an insane grinder, and this seems crazy when they say longest grind ever. Yeah, I'm a little scared of that one, to be honest. Breaker, it's going to be insane. Good time to keep working on rep research if one doesn't have anything else to spend mats on. Yeah, we don't know. Hey, Jeff is here. Jeff, I'm not a content creator at the moment, but I do mod for for three others that stream STFC. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I get confused. Thank you for the shout out earlier, though. Yeah, you're welcome. I didn't realize that. Because we have the content creator Discord, right? And we have a good amount of people there. And I already know that I don't have the time to watch every single... We have a bunch of content creators. Some of them I don't even know who they are. So I just assume that everybody there is creating something. But yeah, I will give you credit whenever somebody does something. I try to give credit. What is the new promo code? It's not out yet. MDB, I don't think so. They usually announce it the Arcfall release. Like while we're dealing with the bugs and yell at them, they also give the code. How much of a poop show do you think it's going to be on Tuesday? Who knows? I have no idea. They gotta focus on performance. Wouldn't it be nice if they... It's not gonna happen. But maybe. One of their biggest, community people will come and say on video or on Discord, we realized that we didn't do well when it comes to performance. We take ownership. This was not okay. And we realized that this needs to change, and we're actually going to focus. We're going to have a dedicated team to focus on this and do everything in their power on a daily basis until this is resolved, and actually deliver on that. It will be a paradigm shift for me with the way I actually view them if they deliver on that too. Make an announcement, take ownership, and deliver, and make it a priority. Damn, I will be saying a lot of different things, positive things about them that I was never able to say before. There is a code out there, but it's not working for everyone? Ooh, there is. Okay, thank you for mentioning that. Let me test it right now. Let me go to that abandoned store that I only go into during ARCs for the helping with those mission keys. Okay, so we're going to go to store and redeem code. And of course I need to log in twice because that's how their store rolls. Redeem code. Putting in Uhura. Anything? No, I'm not eligible. It's a lie. It's a lie. I hope this arc will be buggy enough for a comp chest to make my ops faster. Yeah, that's the only plus, is getting the comp chest. When we had those horrible 2-3 days, like horrible performance, disgusting performance, the comp chest really made me happy. Because I'm like, you know what? I'm getting so much faster progression. You just accelerated my growth by 2-3 weeks. Yeah, I'll take it. It was a worthy investment. Thought there was one a couple of days ago. For some reason, they made it live yesterday, but it's not for the new arc. Okay, yeah, so I guess new arc, we need to claim it. They've gotten to the point where I put up a 3-day bubble just to be safe when new arc launches. That's pretty sad. And it's smart on your part, but it's pretty sad that we reached that level, that we almost reached acceptance. I would hate that. Ownership, mobile is a different beast. Yeah, mobile is a different beast. Yeah, Aurora didn't work for me either. I think we need to wait for the arc. Yeah, it doesn't work for everybody. Get wrecked. Worked yesterday? It worked yesterday? Oh no. So, but it will work again, right? It's not like we missed out. Oh my god, you hear the phone language? Okay, any other grind that I'm missing out on? No, this is done. The silence before the arc, so there shouldn't be too much. Crucible of War is done. This is 8 days, it will be completed. This I will review tomorrow. This will happen tomorrow by itself. Reliant is an SLB that I don't care. Completely done. Anything hidden for me in the event store? No. Okay, so then I can also double check my dailies. No, it's a missed out. Panda said to use it ASAP before they turn it off. Okay, what did it give? Let's talk about, you know, I don't care about the code. What's the actual gain? What gain are we talking about? What did it actually give? Yeah, maybe it was the 4th of July only. I wonder what it was. I got 5 shards of 3 of the 4 new officers and 3 of Joaquin. New officer shards. Okay. So I missed a handful of shards. I will live with it. Remember the... I said it even on my original interview with Revdus. When you need 1,500 shards or so to max an officer, what's 100? What's 5? It maybe gets you, like, it's significant for tier 1, 2, or 3. But if we're talking about in terms of actually maxing an officer, forget it. You need an actual reliable source, consistent source of acquisition. So I would still take free shards, but it's no big shit. Yeah, it's not a big thing, right? Exactly. No, I enjoyed my 4th of July doing stuff with my son, doing stuff with friends. That's more valuable to me than 5 out of 1,500 shards of an officer. Far more important. Good fireworks. Okay, let's look at the dailies. I think I've been slacking on those. Not too bad, though. Okay, cloaked I can actually... No, I can't do here. I don't have cloaking on my end. I still didn't scrap a D3 because that's the cheapest cloaking. And if we do, on occasion, get that SMS that you need to do a lot of cloaking kills, then I want a cheap one. So that's why I kept one cheap maxed one, just in case. Honestly, it doesn't even have to be maxed. I can even keep one to tier 1. Because, yeah, it doesn't really matter. But I don't really need to scrap G3 as desperately anymore. And yeah, there's no real need to do a daily scrapping one. I mean, a daily cloaking. But who knows? If one day they will introduce more, and they have it in the past. They've done it in the past. They're going to introduce more researches that you need that currency of the cloaking currency. Then I have it ready to go. And it doesn't really require much of me. It's just a couple of clicks. And usually I do it with like my Velox or another ship that has it, but the Enterprise D doesn't have it. Amalgam is cheap, long, and actually hits hard. Yeah, but the cheapest one is this. The G3 ships are even cheaper. And just in case you need to do like, I don't know, 30 kills or something. They don't do that event anymore, but they did at a certain point. That's why I kind of kept it. But yeah, the Amalgam Cloak is great for TC when it's a contested TC. You just cloak it and put it there and forget it. It pretty much lasts maybe almost the whole battle. Or maybe you need to do it one more time. Uh-oh, we're slacking. Gotta repair. It didn't. It did. Okay. Lag. So yeah, I'm curious to see the changes. I like the new system, like when they showed in the video the Klingon section, and even the Rev showed it in his video, the shiny Klingon section. That looks pretty cool. Visually, at least. I just hope they don't disappoint. Like, I wish I could just get safely excited. I want to be excited. I want to be excited and just hype it. Just not for anything, not for them, not for you. I want to enjoy the excitement of getting new content. But I'm always cautiously optimistic. I'm always like, who knows what it's gonna break? Who knows where the paywall is gonna be? I don't feel comfortable being just super excited 100%. It was just a cloud? Yeah, it was just a cloud, but field repair takes too long to unlock. That's 60 days. True. It is 60 days. But you don't, it's not like you're holding your runs hostage until then. It's an additional tool that you will get in 60 days. And it's very easy to obtain, and it's very easy to fund because you have that you get like up to 9,000 of it a day. 1,000 from the chest plus 8,000, up to 8,000 from the Section 31 store. I still think it's worth it. I run waves on a consistent basis. It's very easy. I do it with people in my alliance, and it's casual, it's easy, and I finance Sloan, I finance everything else. I mean, I go into the Section 31 store every day, and it's one of my favorite stores. It has so many good things in it. Yeah, I'm just going to wrap up the vlogs. I'm getting resources from here. I will, at a certain point, I'm still getting some favors, the original favors. And eventually I'm going to start working on some officers too, but I'm in no rush. Ricker, it's just new missions events, like if you failed the Ceres server events, then Ceres holds that area and stays after the event ends. Add some stories and loot, and there's your flashpoint. Yes, that I know that the aspect that is server performance based, and that one sounds not too grindy because everybody puts in some work. But where it will also be measured somewhere in that arc, there will be some individual performance related perks that you need to do on your own. How is that going to be? That's what I don't know. We will find out. Individual will just be your SMS. Okay, if it's just completing an SMS, sure. But, like, okay, so the augment, right? You still, beyond the SMS, you still need to do grinds if you want to maintain these pools. Right? Or hunt Reliance. Before the Reliance, you still have to do the grind. I was doing a lot of grind. So what's going to happen? You want whatever rewards we're going to get, I'm assuming we're going to need to grind outside of SMSs. That's just my guess. I mean, I could be wrong. I would hope it's not going to be so individually based. Attached to Flashpoint. Either way, in 4 days, 4 to 5 days, we're going to know so much more. It's all theoretical now. Just hard to trust Scopely to do something that is exciting for players, that they actually... I think Waves is the... When Waves was released, I was super happy about that one. Super happy. It wasn't too grindy. It was new. Rewards were excellent. Still are. Look, I hope so. I really, really hope so. Wish I could get the Augment Epic Loop. Grinded so much. Yeah, that's why I do single pool for that one. Okay, but we'll have time for one more repair and that... Maybe two. Need to recall some miners. I will be hunted. Some people are returning customers. They already know that I forget to recall them. That I go OPC and they come back. I see the same name of person farming me sometimes. I don't blame them. I would do the exact same thing. It's like I said, it's my fault. If I keep it OPC, that's my fault. I should not be complaining. Just need to adjust something. Complaining is not going to change anything. Exciting. The video is really really good marketing. You're going to be disappointed in the hype. Possibly Breaker. Possibly. But the hell? Barkman. We're having a conversation here. Very exciting. Yeah. You see, now I forgot what I was talking about. Yeah, disappointed in the hype. I still, even though they disappointed way more than they... Oh no, oh god, stop. Oh no, don't die. No, please, just... Barkman, you see, I blame you. I blame you. I almost died. I almost lost 2 repairs. I just give them the off chance, the 2% chance like they did in the wave defense. Maybe, just maybe, this is going to be good. Maybe this is going to be something we welcome. The grind is not going to be that crazy. The rewards will be awesome. It will be exciting. And there will be no performance issue. No performance issues. Maybe, though. It's so sad that we're used to performance issues. Damn it. It's unbelievable. Okay, we'll finish this grind. I do have the bug. So I'm not gonna do the reboot because it breaks the Kirshara thing. It's like whatever queue you had, it doesn't remember it when you reboot. And me getting more kills is more important than me mining minerals with 1 or 2 extra miners. So I'll leave it broken until I finish with this. Alright, what else? JB, you got a Reliant? No, John Trek, I do not. I don't have a Reliant. I am very far. I claim 2 a day. Let me show you my progress. 66 out of 200. So I have about 60 to 70 days on this one, something around there. And I am 11 days away from a GS31. And these are the only 2 specialty ships that I don't have right now. I don't think there are any more that I'm bottlenecked on. I think these are the only 2. GS31 will be... I'm excited to get that one so I can do G6... Elite solo waves eventually. I don't really care so much about the ship parts because it will take me time. I only really care about the G6 ship parts, but I will need to tier it up before I even start collecting these. And the Reliant, of course, I want because that basically finishes that most of that grind. Okay, so we can have 1 minute for the last repair. I'm just going to skip the last repair. So when I finish this haul, I finish the run. call this one as well. But yeah, Par Steel. I'll be focusing on Par Steel a lot. Every choice now will be ore and Par Steel. Treasury, please. I want a Par Steel treasury. And I think they will release more Par Steel because it's a global thing. It's not such a JB thing. For people to move up, they need Par Steel. That's just the way it is. And they want people to move up before they release the next expansion. Therefore, they will inject Par Steel into the economy one way or another. And that is when I'm going to enjoy it very much. And it's going to happen. We're up to 3, in my estimate, it's not based on anything, up to 3 months away from G7 to be released. The time to help people is now. Breaker, okay. What made Solo Wave so interesting? All tech, but now we don't need anyone else. Flashpoint is just Innovation 2.0. Invasion 2.0. Only exciting thing I'm hoping for is that they make the DS9 mission choices, like the Changeling Kira, happen more during Flashpoint. Well, it's true. It's not anything completely new. It's new. It's new rewards, new favors, new ways of progressing faster, and you know how obsessed I am with progression. And some new content. I mean, look, Augment. What's new about Augment? Right? More hostiles, more grind, another faction store, more favors, more stuff like that. I don't mind Par Steel. I tried it for a while. I tried it somewhere in the 60s when I faced a Par Steel situation. And the reason I don't do it, and I'm glad you asked that, because a lot of things I already take for granted because I looked at them so much. So I have 220k raw. But anyway, the point is, if I have 639k raw, I can refine 2 chests. And if I have 1.6 million raw, I refine 3 chests. Either way, that's what you get. One of these per chest. The chances of 9,000 to be dropped are very low. So usually you're getting one of these. It's utter and absolute garbage. It's utter garbage. This I don't refine. But this I do every single day. I cash in on some of my regular vanilla Par Steel tokens, and I convert. I do 10 chests every day, so I get 210,000. Yeah, 210k. Yeah, I said it right. 210k Par Steel. 0.2 million Par Steel every single day. Not enough, but it's a good start. But I don't mind it because of the other refine. This refine is disgusting. No, but what I am doing now that I didn't do before is I do engage in the 12-hour ship upgrade one because I get 14,000 here, and this one is super easy. And I get some Latinum. This one is effortless for the most part. Just a few clicks and I'm done. Yes, Peter, I did do that at one point. It was not pretty. I had all my miners, all my 6 Selkies mining that, and I was refining 2 or 3 of them a day. And you do it twice a day, though. That's the only thing. You do it twice a day. Let's math it out. Why not? Let's math it out. I don't mind double checking. Calculator. So what do we average per chest? Let's be generous and say 3,000 average from a double pull. 5,000 average, 6,000 average from a triple pull. Twice a day. 12,000 a day. And I need so much. Oh, you're doing the daily ship SMS now? You must be hurting for steel. Oh, I am. I am. I showed you. It's not that I'm hurting per steel. I'm accelerating in the... Because if the pace of gaining the Sigma speedups and the materials, my projected pace, was going to be around the same pace of Par Steel, I wouldn't be worrying about it. Yeah, that fear. Yeah, it's not a fear. It's just planning ahead and being a responsible ops progression oriented player. That's all it is. It's not fear. So anyway, when I see that I'm flying through these so fast and this one is so slow, then common sense says this will be my bottleneck. I better do something now. Yeah, I mathed it out. So again, we need to also increase two things that are not taken into factor here. The Sigma Reserve Station, 200% more, because I'm going to upgrade it within a month. And also, okay, let's do one more tier on this, 64 for this one. That's the Independent Archives. I will tier it up one more. And also the 100% build EXO. Alliance build EXO. And now let's look at the amount. It showed like 46 million before. Now it's down to 37. Still better, but it still means that I need to average 1 million par steel, Sigma par steel every day. I am not making 1 million par steel every day. I'm making less. So the plan is do whatever is easy to get additional par steel that I don't normally do. For example, I'm an arena player. So I go in. Breaker says, I think you'll be fine. Continue on the 30-day steal. Look from your daily pulls. I may be, maybe not, but I am taking precaution here. One thing I may do as an arena player. Every day I go into the Sigma speed-ups and do a double pull. 3,600 of the common Terran credits. And I get 4 random speed-ups from this. Pretty damn good. It's funny because you press on the info and it daily claim of Sigma speed-ups. Well, yeah, no kidding. But give me some more info. Anyway, I can tell you it's two random ones from these. Sometimes I get 3 days, 1 day. It's awesome. But I'm considering tapping, maybe doing 1 of that and 1 of this. This is 2,400 for 1 chest and I get 42k. So if I may be doing 1 and 1 now. That's one thing that I'm thinking. I'm just trying to be creative because I will need more par steel. And again, I am not allowed to buy packs. I am not allowed to buy any packs. You know this. So I got to find a creative solution. So that's the best creative solution that I can find is keep my eye out for choices. Like I have some rare tickets that I never cashed in on. Because whenever I do engage in the ticketed events, I do all 9 of them. Because I want the rare tickets. How many do I have now? I have 30 of this. That's not what I'm looking for. 30. Okay, so once every weekend, I can do a rare ticketed event that pays out par steel. That's absolutely worth it. I think I'll do that. If it pays par steel, indeed. They've been paying garbage lately. Like, they pay whatever. I don't remember exactly what they pay. I'll see, because they change it. One time it paid event store loot, which was awesome. Another thing I showed you at the beginning of the stream is I bought a lot of rare G6 crystal, but now I actually switched. Because I'm doing well on mats. Every 3,000 is 54k, so I just bought 500,000 today. Yeah, it isn't much, but again, it's the slow drip, right? For 30 days, if I make some adjustments and bring in another 150k every day, additional, that means 1.5 million every 10 days. It means 4.5 million over the course of the next 30 days. It's starting to mean something. Now, even if it takes me a month and a half, even if it takes me a month and 3 weeks, I'm still going to be fine. But you guys, I don't know if you can understand this. I'm so close to 70. I can feel it. I can taste it. I can smell it. Like, it's so freaking close. I told you guys, I'm a long distance runner. I ran a marathon, and I run other races. When I see the finish line in front of me, I start bloodlusting. I start like getting even more determined, more like I start sprinting. So that I'm really feeling that now. Like I'm almost there. Yeah, you get it. Par steel from tickets. I don't know how much though. If it's over 100,000, I will probably do it. Probably going to be more. We have choice rewards, right? I'm going to be zoning in on ore and par steel. That's going to be a few millions. Treasury, though. Treasury is about 8 to 10 million. If I get one of those, I think I'm solved. I think that guarantees within a month. No question. Yeah, just a lot of unknowns. And if I was a spender, and I'm not, I would just click on this, solve the problem like most other G6 players do. But I don't do that. I'm not going to break now. They didn't break me for 5 years. I'm not going to break now. That's just, it will be a crime. I already regret buying that $5 Leslie. Or the $20 Devore. The $25 that I put in. I regret that so much. I could have been 100% pure, but I'm 99.8% pure. That was my fault. I did support the company on year one a little bit, because when I played the game, again, I thought, like, I'm enjoying it. Performance wasn't as bad back then. It wasn't as bad. Let me reboot the game. And I'm like, yeah, you know, I'll support it a little bit. But then when I realized, okay, this is how the microtransaction thing works. This is how they roll. You think that what you buy is going to be useful, but then there's something just around the corner, the next ops on the next arc, that you have to buy also. And you have, everything is an investment. It doesn't stop. Like, you know what? No more. I will play for free. And from that moment on, I have been free. No regrets there. It's been actually more enjoyable to me. All right, I think we're going to raid someone. Let's see who's on. Let me take a look. Who is online? We have Ultimate DJ, started about 30 minutes ago. He is doing something real life, though. Florida. Yeah, he's traveling. Okay, that's a possibility. Do we have anybody doing Star Trek Fleet Command? Don't really see that. We could do DJs. You have any other preferences? Somebody that plays Star Trek Fleet Command? I don't know some of those content creators, so I don't see any familiar name that I'm... We have Atari. Atari or DJs? What do you think? You know what? Let's do DJs. Why not? I'm going to start the raid. Yeah. Okay, guys, thank you very much. I'll be online tomorrow, same time, 9:30 a.m. Pacific time is when I'm going to start. We'll be having some more fun. Thank you so much for all the follows, for the subscriptions, for the feedback that you guys gave me. And I will see you very soon. We're moving over now.